Okay, we should be on stream.
Hello, hello, everybody.
Supreme, how does it feel to be the final game of JRTA3?
Yo, it's a good honor. I'm pretty excited.
It's hot.
It's a good game, so hopefully I can give it a good showing here.
Word. All right, cool. Quickly, we got one donation from T Flower. Gives $5. Says, "Hey, I just want to say good luck to Supreme. May the Yuffie RNG be ever in your favor."
It never is.
This is the one, man. All right, while we're setting up, I think we need to talk a few
up, man?
things. Just in general. Well, first up, we've got Cloud and Barrett, who are just about to be decided. So if you have any last-minute donations, we're gonna wait until the last minute in which the character naming occurs, but make it happen. There's not much time left for Cloud and Barrett. For the rest of the game, as the characters come up, we'll set some arbitrary points for when to cut off the naming, but this is the last game. This is Final Fantasy VII, so if you want to see your file names in, get them in. And finally, we also need to talk anime, because I Ate Your Pie is still leading with $119.55. Second is Magical Poppin' with $75.04. Can you believe we live in a world in which Oxwas and Kirby is Cute is the least anime of all submissions? $5 each.
Absolutely.
What is this?
Come on, people.
Unreal. All right.
All right, am I good to reset since I have to close out the game? Are y'all set golden on the layout?
Yes.
Okay, all right, guys. So you're gonna see the screen.
Not to crop the bottom, right?
Yeah, just left and right, because the game's really weird with.
Did you? Okay, you have it slid all the way over to the right. Okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah, so I guess you would only need to go left. So yeah,
I
guys.
believe we're ready for our final results here for Cloud and Barrett. Do we have any final donations?
Doesn't look like it. All
Okay.
right. Yep, I'll read them off to you. This is the Cloud and Barrett name. So Cloud is going to be McNuggy with 60
McNuggy.
and 3.
Good.
And Barrett is going to be Creed with $50.
Okay.
All right.
Sounds good to me.
RPC was defeated.
Sadly.
Thanks everybody for the good.
Okay, and you'll let me know.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks for the donations, everybody. You'll let me know when the other ones need to be cut off.
Yeah, because the next one will be Tifa, and it will be. Let's do that when I get off the train back to the slums. So I'll give you a little bit more of a heads up when that's coming.
Okay, so just keep in mind, people, while you're watching, that there are still things you can donate for. There are characters that are still up for grabs if you want to get a name into the marathon. It doesn't have to be one that's already on the list. You could come up with a new one, but it's the one that gets the most money that we're going to use.
All right, are you guys ready?
I think so. This is it, the final game.
All right, let's do it. In 3, 2, 1, go. All right, guys, welcome to Final Fantasy VII. As with most 3D RPGs, we get to start with a nice opening scene. So we'll talk about the run a little bit. So this is PC any percent. We have to signify PC because it is a very different run than what you may be used to with any percent no slots or PS2 any percent, which most people just call any percent. So this run, due to the way the PC save structure works, can actually be shortened to about 3 hours. And that's kind of the target time we're going for here. It's about 3 hours. So we'll kind of get to why it's like 4.5 hours shorter in a little bit. This is kind of a good starter run for Final Fantasy VII. If you're not sure you want to run the game, if you're not sure you want to commit to it, if a 7.5, 8 hour run of any percent no slots is too long, this is a good way to get your feet wet. It's pretty beginner friendly. It's pretty easy to get into, and a lot of the early game, Midgar, is almost exactly the same. So with that, we're about to get started. Not in this run, Dark Rules. Hello? Have you ever seen this? I've never seen her die. And I put 100 plus hours into this game. Okay. So we're going to kick it off here. Like a lot of RPGs, especially in the Final Fantasy series, there is step manipulation. Given this game being very clunky, I don't anticipate staying on it very long. It's not the end of the world. I mean, I'd like to get through the first area on step manip. That would be really nice and convenient. But you lose maybe a minute or two. So we have our hero McNuggy. But first we have to make sure we're going as fast as possible.
Do you need the spelling, or are you good?
I just assume it's McNuggie.
Yep.
That's alright.
We'll get to that. We gotta wait. For now, he's just ex-soldier. Alright, so getting attack's not a big deal early on. We actually want to have Cloud's Limit built up for not the first boss, but for the second boss. First thing you're gonna see me walk here, and this is all part of the step manip. You'll see me take random steps here and there. Get our digs and wedge as per usual. All right, and this is a weird side effect of the game, is that I have to go back over and there you guys go.
Beautiful.
Our boy McNuggy. But yeah, for whatever reason, I have to go back. It's just how I've binded my keys. Every time I delete a character, it brings me over to select for whatever reason. Okay, Creed. Okay.
Got a quick donation here.
Go for it.
All right, we've got $5 from Walter Skong, who says, "I promise to donate towards naming Sid Jackfer. I keep my promises."
Ah, what a good man.
And that puts Jackfer in the lead at $15 over Boom Shaka for $10 for Sid.
All right, so I mean the first reactor, it's a training dungeon. Not a lot going on here, so feel free if I'm not talking during this dungeon to just jump in with donations or whatever you want, because it's
All right.
pretty basic.
All right, cool, yeah. Well, we just want to give you the landscape. Well, we just got one from $5 from Rambling Josh, who says, "Anime for best anime." All right, getting that train started. Cool. So also, just to keep you in the loop, that our next naming character is Tifa, and that's coming up fairly soon. Actually, I think very soon.
See,
How far away?
about 10-ish minutes.
All right, cool. So for Tifa, we've got Bone Mom with $30 and Pai Fu for $10. So if you feel strongly about Tifa, you got $10 to make it happen.
10 minutes. Or $10.
10, maybe both. 10 minutes.
I don't know.
All right, so this is where I'll be able to tell if I screwed up early on. I'm a little off the step count, but I should be fine for this dungeon. Usually I wanted about 3 or 4 steps farther away than where I am. That's unfortunate that they both got attacks off. All 3 of them got attacks off. Wow! That sucks. Alright, to make sure I got the right number of steps there. That's the big part of the manipulation, other than obviously optimizing your movement, is walking in certain areas. So that was 24 steps to hopefully not get another encounter before this boss. It's gonna be kind of close. If I get one, it would likely be right at the end of this room. Alright. So I hopefully should be fine. So most Final Fantasy games have some kind of threat level, encounter level, something that can be manipulated by doing certain things. In this case, just simply walking instead of running. I mean, that's really the basics for FF7. It's just walking. There's rooms that don't have threat levels or the ability to get into encounters, and you can run around in circles there all you want. But for the most part, if you see me walking, it's to manipulate when I get encounters. Alright, so we have our first boss here, the Guard Scorpion. Now, this fight can be sped up a little bit, but it requires some good RNG. Since both McNuggy and Creed have their limits about the same place, it didn't really matter who he targets, it more matters what attack he uses. There's a certain attack that will do about 70 damage, which if I'm lucky, will be enough to get Barret his limit early. I got it. Let's see if it's enough. Yes, that's great. So now I can actually use a limit. And that does significantly more damage. Oh, a little less than 3 times as much damage. And he's going for... Oh, he went for Cloud. He juked me out. I thought he was going for Barret, which would have been perfect. Okay, Cloud's gonna have his limit, but I will not use it. Alright, so now he's putting his tail up. Which, it's funny, it's got some dialogue here saying, quick, attack while the tail is up. When it's saying, don't attack. So I'm going to attack anyways, to get Barret's limit back up. I want to keep an eye on how much damage it does. Okay. May actually potion Cloud here. Just in case. We don't want them to die, otherwise they will lose their limit, and I need their limit for the next boss. Barret's just going to do nothing at this point. The boss should be dead in, I think, one more bolt, since I got the limit off. Oh, nope. Okay, it's a good thing I healed. Not necessarily for here, but for escaping, so Cloud doesn't die. Sorry, I'm trying to break out of my habits. Yes, McNuggy and Creed. So now we gotta make our daring escape in 10 minutes or less. Steph is looking pretty good. So this is the enemy I'm scared about as I'm leaving. He can do, I think he does about 30. I lied. There's an enemy here that can do up to 30 damage. Oh, well, that was not an intended encounter, so that's unfortunate. I know what happened, but it's too late to worry about it. I should have taken 3 more steps, just 3 walking steps after that fight. And unfortunately I forgot, and as you can see I was roughly about 3 steps away from the ladder when I got my encounter.
Got a donation?
Go for it.
Alright, we got $20 from Iceplug, who says, put toward naming Sid Boom Shaka.
Unbelievable.
Clear facial, clear facial, clear facial, clear and present facial, clear facial. Thank you, Iceplug.
That's right, I believe in the power of Jackifer. I was about to say, do we want to do anything here? Okay. So, I should have only gotten that encounter on my way out. Unfortunately, I got the second encounter, which wasn't a big time loss. I really hope we can make it out of this reactor in time, guys. I'm getting a little worried. So that was about, I don't know, 15 seconds lost from that extra encounter. And Jesse falls down again.
Just keep in mind, everybody, we're coming really close to Tifa.
Yeah, we're about to board the train. And this is not a train. This is a, I don't even know what this is, a tunnel? I guess it's a tunnel.
Train tunnel, obviously.
We have to meet a very unique looking girl, and then we can go board our train. But first, Wedge's pants are on fire. Very unfortunate. The rotund characters in this game seem to have very hollow insides, because whenever they like lean over, you can just see straight through them. All right. There's your first instance of stairs being the hardest thing in this entire game. Especially when they're off and at an angle. Oh, that's unfortunate. Knocked down a poor girl. Hello, young lady. Flower girl. Bye, flower girl. We'll never see you again. Alright. So, now we're making our grand escape after committing an act of terrorism. And screw fighting these guys. I'm gonna be very careful, because I don't actually want to fight them. Okay. We managed to not pick the wrong text option. The big moment here. Inside every rotund character is a non-rotund character waiting to get out. Dang. Yeah, it's pretty funny, Numbskull, and there's a lot of good facial things that happened. Like, if you look at Biggs and Jesse's face, they're permanently open mouth. So now they're upset that McNuggies has left. They don't know if they'll ever see him again. Meanwhile, something is knocking on the door of the train and they don't really seem to care. So hopefully you guys are gonna see a skip that I learned today. It's learned today. It's like a 4-second time saver, but it's pretty neat, and you see it several times throughout the run. But our boy McNuggy has joined us again. Well, oh Walter's Kong, there's some things in life we may never know the answer to. Just say materia and be done with it. Probably how it happened. Alright, so while we're getting them set up here. So, it turns out that you can do some really interesting things by triggering 2 text boxes at the same time, or 2 triggers. I did not get it, unfortunately, so we had to sit through this scene with Jesse. So what I was trying to do was get to the loading zone of this train, at which point the conductor comes back and says, no, stay here in this car. And if you do that at the same time as you talk to Jesse, you actually have free reign of where Cloud goes during this dialogue, as opposed to being stopped. And that allows us to skip, ideally, that cutscene that we just finished watching. Like I said, it's a small time saver, but it's pretty neat. And we'll see more things like that throughout this run. I don't know what you guys are talking about. I love that my Final Fantasy characters look like Lego people.
this game is where Lego got the idea from.
That's pretty much true. I believe that is in fact accurate. And the best part is, because of all the tech smashing in this game, my forearms actually look like theirs. Why would anybody ever want to remake this classic, guys? I don't even know what's going on anymore. All right, so we've got off the train. This is where Tifa ended. So once I enter the bar, you can go ahead and give me the name. Oh no! Get out of my way!
All right, you heard him, guys. It's your last chance. Tifa is about to be named.
Tifa will be named in about a minute.
All right, make it happen.
All right, so the next one is Eris, and let's cut that off after I fight Airbuster, which is the boss of the next reactor. So here's Tifa.
Here's Tifa.
What's our name?
Our name is officially Bone Mom with $30.
Now is that like the emote, or am I gonna do capital B?
Capital B.
Okay.
Capital
That's
B, ONEMOM.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah. Well, Dark, you never know, Darkman. You never know. Maybe somebody wants to drop a fresh $2,001 on a different name for Eris.
Yeah, don't worry about it. We could spirit bomb this.
I have faith in you guys. Yeah, we have the Bone Mom in chat. All right. Don't forget, if you are a sub of Pi, you can go for Pi-Fu every time you see Tifa on screen. And poor Biggs gets just sent into the stratosphere.
You have a second? We want to plug the grand prize donation.
Yeah, go for it. We're just text messaging.
All right, cool. A grand prize. Yeah, so throughout this entirety of the marathon, if you've donated at least $20, you're up for entering the prize pool for a full Super Famicom set, which is a really great gift. So yeah, if you've in any capacity have donated a total of $20 among the entirety of the marathon, you're entered into this. It's really cool. It's the full set. It's got the Super Famicom itself and all the cables you need. So big shout outs to Retro Seco. I think we've all given up trying to pronounce the second word correctly. So
Retro Sacco.
Sacco. Yep, Sacco. All right.
Retro Sacco.
So yes.
I like the one earlier. Somebody said, I think it might have been you actually. Somebody said cow.
Sea cow. Yeah, that was me.
Sea cow.
Sea cow. Good.
I believe we also have prizes for this game specifically.
Yeah, let's check those out. Hold on. You're right. Yeah, so if you donate at least $5 throughout the entirety of this game, Final Fantasy VII, the winner will receive both a Final Fantasy VII button set and also a Final Fantasy VII 10th Anniversary Ultimania book. Again, courtesy of Retro Saiku.
Saiku.
Is that like a verse? Is there...
Yes.
I think that's 4 lines instead of the usual 3.
Of course.
And
Yes.
I can vouch for the buttons. I have some buttons made by Christmas myself. Not that set, but a different Final Fantasy set, and I really like them. They're really high quality. Like, the art is really good. So shout outs to Christmas.
The winner of that prize gets 2 for 1 there. You get the button set, but you also get the Ultimania book. So if you're a Final Fantasy VII fan, you probably want to enter by donating $5 or more during this run.
All right, so we just had some lore. Tifa and, or I guess Bone Mom and McNuggy have known each other for a long time, and she's trying to convince McNuggy to stay on board and stay with the cause to make the world a better place. Christmas bird. Alright, so, unfortunately to tell Creed that, he's too dumb to use materia. And then we're gonna leave this young child in charge of the bar while we're gone. The sketchy place out there in Midgar. Alright, so we're off. We're off to the next reactor. Yeah, poor Creed. McNuggies doesn't have time for their nonsense. So once again, we're on the train. The same guy in the red suit made us the misfortune of riding with us again. It's my favorite goofy thing. Barrett's like trying to threaten this guy, but walks right into the camera, past the guy, be like, "Who are you talking to? What are you talking about?" What do you tell me about it, Dark Man? I can't believe that this world, they would let such a thing happen. Alright, so we're basically gonna go try and do the same thing to the next reactor. But they've apparently upgraded their security systems in one day, so our plan is a little bit different this time. But first, we have to talk with Bone Mom here, who wants McNuggy to get a little closer. Now, unfortunately, we've been caught. The security system, in fact, got 2 upgrades. And we must quickly make our way off the train. Fortunately, it doesn't really matter. So first we're going to talk to this guy. Get his high potion. Equip some stuff for Barrett. Take off ice. Put them in the back row. The time's up. We failed. Whoops. Started mashing before they actually came out there. So if you get caught, you just get thrown out earlier, which, you know, is very convenient for us. So now we've just got to run our way down the tracks. Hopefully my next encounter is still a preemptive. That would be just peachy keen. It's not going to be, though. Oh, it is! Wonderful. I didn't think it would be since I had a different encounter string. Well. Okay. So I'm going to keep doing my steps there so I at least have some idea of what to expect since I'm apparently on a good encounter string still. Okay, this is a back attack. Oh, nope. Now we're completely off. I have no idea anymore. I'm just going to stop talking about that. That's unfortunate. I was really hoping to not get a second encounter in the sewers, just because those guys usually get at least 1 or 2 guys in with a long animation. We were so close. Oop, oh. Walk up to the thing, Cloud. Alright. This. Now we're taking the sneaky way instead of going straight in the front door like last time. We're all up in the background here. I'm gonna make sure I go up the ladder, the big ladder here. Excellent. I'm gonna get another encounter, which is nice.
You got a second?
Yeah, go for it.
Cool. We got 2 donations that just came in. We got Rims is 88 with $5 who says Oxwas for best anime. That's what I like to see.
Good choice.
And we also see Boom for $5 who says best anime is no anime. So I'm gonna have to go ahead and add no anime to the top anime lists.
Wow.
All right, so now we're kind of back in the main reactor area, taking a nice trip down a slide. You see, this is kind of the same staircase. This is basically laid out the same. Taking damage isn't a huge deal here. You'll find that we will quickly dispose of the next boss and isn't really much of a threat as long as I don't mess up. I guess I should throw that key in there, because I'll inevitably jinx myself. Fortunately, we don't have to worry about much for now.
If I can just quickly throw in, we're only $400 away from matching our total this year.
I believe in you guys. We can get some names in, we can prove that Pi is not the best anime, and we can break the record, or last year's record. Alright, so what do you call foreshadowing that involves a flashback? This is a conundrum. We're foreshadowing events that we will talk about later, but it's technically a flashback. That's still just foreshadowing? Alright, so no timer this time. Apparently, I don't know how we've set this one to blow up, but flash shadowing. Okay, thank you. HEDQ is the 8th through the 15th of January. Alright, so we're just gonna make our way through this. Unfortunately, deal with the encounters. The less they attack Tifa, the better. Usually, for the boss, you want Tifa to have 2 attacks queued up just in case. But that's not possible if she gets her limit. Well, karaoke, that's really a pretty literal name. That's pretty descriptive of what Tifa is. Alright. Now we come to about the most impossible part of the game. Hopefully I can get it first try, or else it's going to get really embarrassing. Opening this chest. No, not that. Oh, never mind. We're going to have an encounter break first. Please stop attacking Tifa. That's actually the opposite of what I wanted you to do. Okay. So we gotta hit this at the same time as everybody else. I was too early. Second try, I'll take it. Usually there's a nice, using the beat of the background music. It's usually not that hard to get it, but I was just a little off. Alright, so this is the reminder. After I beat this boss, we need to cut off Eris. Fortunately, we got a little bit of a cutscene. Yo, Jack, I got it first try like 5 times today, so I knew I was not going to get it first try here. I was prepared. So here's our lovely President Shinra. He's not too pleased with McNuggy for betraying Avalanche. So if anybody wants to get that last second $2,001 donation, I think we can do it. I have faith in you guys.
Well, we do have a $20 donation.
All right, go for it.
from Pella of the Tundra, who says, brace yourselves. Best anime is quite clearly Cory in the House. Not even a question.
Okay.
Yo!
Good choice. All right, don't blink, guys. You may miss this fight. Okay. All right, I've queued up everything. This should be the end of the fight. I'm probably gonna queue up another attack with Cloud just in case. Definitely gonna keep another attack because he didn't turn around. And he's dead. I always say
blinked for like 15 seconds there.
yeah, I always forget about the nice long animations that Airbuster has. And there goes Airbuster.
All right, that's the cutoff, right?
Yes.
All right, I know it's close, guys. Leading only by $1,990 at a lofty $2,000 is Do the Thing for Ares.
Got it.
So in order for it to fit the character limit, you have to get rid of the
Get
I.
rid of the eye. Yeah, I saw the spreadsheet earlier.
Do the thing.
The thing. I think it's appropriate because I think Eris plays the most important part in the run. But unfortunately, we won't get to that for a while.
And yeah, huge shout out to the one guy who dropped 2K in this whole marathon. It's, it's like 40% of our total donations. It's really, really impressive.
Yeah, thanks so much. Obviously, dedicated fan of the marathon and the cause, so we couldn't do it without you. With that in mind, we have 2 characters remaining, so there's still opportunities for you to get in on this character action if you would like to. Red 13 and Sid are up for grabs.
Thinking about a good place for Red 13's cutoff. Let's say after the Midgar puzzle on floor 65. So I'll give you more warning on that since it's not a super specific place. Sorry, Eris, we got nothing to talk about. Got these little mini combos here. Okay. Come on. D H G. Do the thing. Do the thing, the flower girl. Suppose I haven't talked about this, so if you guys are familiar with Pokemon speedruns, naming follows the same kind of convention. It's faster to have a one character name for most characters. Red 13 and Sid are the exceptions because they're really not involved in the run enough to warrant renaming or shortening the name. Especially Sid. Sid gets a very small role in this. At least for like 90% of the run. What is up, Nox, my man? You're just in time for us to save Do the Thing. Alright, here's my guy, Reno. He's really cool. He's just gonna trample all over poor Eris flowers, or excuse me, Do the Thing's flowers, and then tell his subordinates to not do that. What an edgelord. Alright. Cloud showing off his long jumping prowess. Alright, so this is very important to not do wrong. So Eris is eventually going to do something. Maybe. There we go. So she's not going to jump. She's in fact going to fall down what I can only guess is a giant rocket. Giant missile. Alright, we do not want her to fight anything. Bye. And I need to run up the stairs. You got something for me, Golden? I mean, this is pretty straightforward.
I got something for you. Alright, this is the birth of something special.
This is huge. Okay.
Rafi donates $5 and says, put this towards naming Red 13 JRTA3.
Oh my
You're
god.
13. Come on, people, we can do this.
Jorts.
Bust out your favorite pair of jorts. Let's go.
Alright, here comes Carulius soon. Carulius, are you here? Now I'm just chilling. Alright, we successfully didn't screw this up. So, it's very important that Eris does not get extra experience. It is very vital that she only fights in the one mandatory fight she is in this part of the game. And Eris just totally walking off in the wrong direction. Ha! Oh, I'm moving again. Too busy enjoying the reaction of JRTA3.
I still can't get over it.
Well,
It's so
Blastoise Bob, she needs to have very specific stats for one very specific fight in roughly, I don't know, an hour and 40 minutes.
Let me know when you have a minute for an anime update.
Yo, go ahead and lay it on me.
Alright, let's work our way from the bottom up. We've got three-way tie at the bottom. Kirby is cute. Anime and no anime are tied for $5. Then we've got Oxwas, $10. Cory in the House, $20. Tosaka Rin at $30. Magical Poppin, $75.04. And the number one anime in this entire stream is I Ate Your Pie.
No, don't say it.
I Ate Your Pie at $119.55. Is this going to be real? I refuse to believe. Please, please donate.
Alright, so right there you saw I bought 21 grenades. Grenades are pretty vital to the run. As you can see, we're not fighting a lot of things. We're pretty much fighting bosses, and that's it. And so eventually we're not really going to be strong enough to do a lot of damage to bosses, especially in cases where you have like Eris in your party, or even Barret, because Barret's in the back row. And that seems to hamper his accuracy a good bit. So grenades become the primary way of dealing damage for the next set of bosses. Do the thing telling us to go to bed. Yes, grenades do set damage. I mean, there's a small range of what they will do, but it's very consistent damage. Alright, so we just had another way to dream about McNuggy's mother. Telling him to settle down and find a nice girl. We want those two items there. We also want to sneak. Nope, and get caught. You run, you get that little creaking sound, but since I was in the loading zone, I was fine. Alright, so see ya, do the thing, it was nice knowing ya, and okay, you somehow got past me, that's cool. Whatever you need. Get some numbers
All right.
here.
Another quick one.
Go for it.
We've got $20 from Mags10298908. Just no comment, but still, thank you very much for your donations. In whatever capacity, whether or not you want I Ate Your Pie to be the anime king or not, we very much appreciate your donations. So please keep them coming.
Oh, it's my boy Demon House. Hello. What do you have for me today? You have Hellbomber. That sucks. What a great and terrible missile that does a whole 22 damage. Alright, guys. Time for some more lore. And you see, sometimes I'll pick second text options. They're usually just a little bit shorter, small time savers. We're gonna reminisce. Sitting on top of a slide. That is some kind of cat thing. I'm not quite sure. More ideas that McNuggy is pretty oblivious when women are interested in him. He's too focused on being the best that ever was. And here we have an Amish chocobo driver. And in the back, it's Bone Mom. Hi, Bone Mom. I don't know what happened to your face, but hello. Seems to have just vanished. Okay. Do the thing, living up to its namesake and just, you know, doing the thing without even thinking about it. Alright, so this is the wall market. It's, the seedy part of the slums. So I don't know what exactly that makes it. But we're on a very specific quest here. We have to find Bone Mom. We're gonna start over here. Alright, here's the club. Yo, have you seen Bone Mom? Okay. So we gotta go to the Dawn. Okay, get out of my way, dude. That is one thirsty soldier, you know? Dying to get into the club. Okay. So you can see kinda not so great looking place. Hey Don, can we... Oh, you're not into men? Well, that doesn't matter. I just wanted to say hello, but that's fine. Hi, my name is Supreme. The estimate should be about 3 hours and 10 minutes. Hopefully do a little bit better than that. So, Do the Thing has come up with a brilliant idea, and it's to make McNuggy look like a girl, so we can sneak in. First things first, we're gonna go to the dress shop here. Hi, can I get a dress? Naturally I can't. Father's in a slump and he's drinking his sorrows away. Alright, so what about this guy? He's apparently got some kind of secret thing that Do the Thing can't hear about. So we're gonna go do that. We're just, you know, we'll figure it out. So we're continuing on our quest to make McNuggies the prettiest girl of them all. But the important thing is the diet. Sushi diet is very important.
Got a second?
Yeah, go ahead.
Alright, we got $20 from Koiram. No message. Thank you very much for your donation.
Alright, so we got a coupon for the pharmacy from our all-right meal. Hey, it's the pharmacy. You guys apparently shocked to see me. Alright, we're gonna get some digestive medicine. You never know when you'll need that. Yeah, it's just nice to have around. Alright. Then we gotta get some stuff from this vending machine. If you've played this game before, you know I'm doing some extra stuff that I don't need to be doing to get into the Don's Mansion right away, but there's a reason we're doing it.
I've got another one.
Go Go for it.
Big Booty 3 donates $12. Says, I love jorts. They're comfy and easy to wear. I love dogs. Jort 13 has to happen. I agree. Fantastic.
All right, we got ourselves some
Three.
glitches here, guys. This is called bar skip. This lets us do basically two things at the same time, kind of based on the same premise I was talking about with Jesse skip. So normally Cloud should not be able to move when he's talking to the bartender's owner, but we are. There's some very specific things I'm trying to do to advance the dialogue properly. Okay. Now we're gonna make our way to the start. I didn't soft lock the game, that's good. So what I just did there was, by being able to freely move around and do two different text options at the same time. Ever take this back? I don't think I did. So by doing two different text options at the same time, triggering them at the same time, I was able to move freely around and basically do the cologne side quest and the dress quest at the same time, which saves a good amount of time. I want to say it's like somewhere in the neighborhood of 20 to 30 seconds. But there's a small soft lock risk if you advance the text too much. So we have our dress. The dressmaker is back in the shop, and in the span of about 20 seconds made us a nice dress. Really kind. Turns out McNuggy doesn't know how to put on a dress. So it turns out that's really just not good enough, because McNuggy's hair still just really stands out. It's not very girly. We need to go get a wig. And where do you guys go get a wig? You go to the gym. Hi. Yes, we're the ones that want to be cute. So apparently it's not good enough to just go to the gym. We have to compete. Okay, we got it. It's easy. I shouldn't say it's easy, or otherwise I'm gonna die. Alright. So we're doing some squats. Okay, good. He made a mistake. We're trying to see who does the most squats. Once he makes an error, it becomes a lot more common for him to make errors. So it gets really nerve-wracking if you get about 20 seconds in and you're still about even. But I should be good here. Oh yeah, now I'm good. 22? 22 squats? Nice. Yeah, you guys still have a while for Red 13, so we need to get Jorts 13 in the mix. Alright, so now we have the cologne, we have the tiara, we have the dress, and we have the wig. And that is what we need. Hopefully we succeeded in our quest to make Cloud the prettiest girl of them all. Now Eris has to get herself a dress too, because she apparently wants to get picked by the Dawn and escape her simple life. Okay. So now we're off. Cloud is beautiful. We're all beautiful. And it's time to infiltrate the mansion. We're off to a good start. That dude thinks Cloud is hot. Alright, more stairs. Shh. I kid you not, stairs might actually be the most difficult part of the game. Yes, every single one of you, you're all beautiful. Inside and out. You're all wonderful people for coming here and supporting the marathon. Right, McNuggy? And Tifa does some kind of check here to see that it is actually McNuggy. By the way, can we talk about how nice this basement is?
I believe that's where Frankenstein's monster was created.
Yeah, definitely a possibility. Now we're going over a trust exercise. We want to know if do the thing can be trusted. No, it's certainly not that. Why would it be that? That doesn't even make sense to me. Alright, we want this, and we want to go on our way. Alright, see you guys. Seems like a good consolation prize. Seems like a pretty nice place to live, to be honest. Who's ready for me to somehow have done something wrong, and Cloud is not the prettiest girl at the ball? And... ah! Cloud is the prettiest of them all. We succeeded in our goal. So, a big part of doing this comes back to the whole idea of Eris not getting experience. And not to mention, it's actually kind of slow to not get picked, because you have to go through this whole scene with the other men kind of being creepers, and then you have to get into a fight and do the fight. It's a big mess. Oh my gosh. Oh. Take some bad text options there, but small time loss. McNugget. So right now we're threatening to do something to what I can only assume is this guy's nose. I think that is the body part they are talking about, but I'm not sure. Alright, so now we're off. And now the Don tricks us, and he gets to do a little jig. Look at that. See, he's hollow inside too. It's really weird. Now we get a nice little cutscene here about Shinra and their secret plans to do something.
You think I got a few minutes to talk about some stuff?
Yeah, I got about a minute of text mashing.
Alright, cool. So we got $5 from Mr. Carter, who says, thanks for an awesome marathon, guys. Good luck, Supreme. And put this money to JRTA3. Fantastic choice. Cool. I encourage everybody to donate that way. And yeah, while we're at it, we should probably just talk about the rest of the incentives and prizes for the rest of this marathon. So this is our final game. We've got an excellent set of prizes for Final Fantasy VII. If you donate $5 or more during this entire game, you're eligible for a really cool Final Fantasy VII button set, courtesy of Christmas. And we also have a Final Fantasy VII Ultimania book, courtesy of Retro Psycho. So thanks to those two for submitting those. But yes, $5 minimum during Final Fantasy VII will get you that. And then also we have a $20 buy-in throughout the entirety of the marathon, which is our grand prize, which is a full Super Famicom set, also courtesy of Retro Psycho. So thank you very much for those, and that should be it for now. Just watch out for the next file names, which we've got
You still got about 15-20 minutes on that. Cool. So this is apps. This is where we kind of get into grenade spam. He also likes to damage himself. A lot more than he damages us. So I'm hoping he gets one more attack in. I may stall to let that happen, just to be safe. Alright. Beautiful. And the reason behind that is that, as you know, we're not fighting regular encounters. We're pretty much just fighting bosses. And at the same time, by the time I get to the end of the Shinra building, I want Cloud to have his limit. So now, the sporadic encounters I get should be enough, assuming they don't attack the wrong people, should be enough to get Cloud to the limit. Now we're just escaping the sewers. Oh, that was nice. No encounters in the sewers, but that means I'll probably get about 3 to 4 in the train graveyard. Or the tower. I do not need that materia to succeed today. So picking it up, the only purpose it would serve is to confuse me in my menuing. These guys like to go for Cloud? Yeah. One. Oh, never mind. The other guy didn't need to attack. They grab that high potion. Good. Sadly, no ghost trains. That was left behind in Final Fantasy VI. One more attack on Cloud, please. Yeah, buddy. I said 1. Unbelievable. Oh, get in the door. All right. There's a small little section here as we make our way back to Sector 7 to try and stop Shinra from destroying the plate above Sector 7 slums. My third encounter in here. Hopefully that means I'm only going to get 1 on the tower. Yeah, horizontal suplex. You backed that train up, man. Alright, and here's where we disembarked earlier. And now it's time for dramatics. Yo, Unlimited Rage works pretty well so far. So we got some fighting going on at the top here. But I see Biggs down there. So who's up at the top? It looks like Gun. So there's Barrett. There's Jesse. Yo, Wedge is gonna save the day. Okay. Never mind. See ya, Wedge. So it's time to fulfill his last wishes. See what he's got to say to us on his way out. Oh man. What a sad way to go. He was just pleased that McNuggy remembered who he was. Alright, so we tell everybody to get away, and they decide to just ignore it. Oh my gosh, every time these stairs, man. I like even try to set myself up and everything. Alright. We get our encounter. I might get 2. Might get one right before Barrett. Okay.
You have time for a donation?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Golden donates $13.13 and says, if Jorf sports short sports jorts in court, does Jorf sport short court sports jorts? Question mark.
Ooh.
Jort 13. Thank you, Gold.
I do what I can.
Alright, so we got another boss here. This is Reno, the guy that was so rude as to step on flowers the other day. Not to be confused with Rude, the actual enemy in this game. So, same kind of concept here, grenade spam. Sadly, these bosses aren't too interesting, although this guy can do some really obnoxious stuff, namely Pyramid, which he'll always do on his first turn. Our hope is just that he won't do a second one, but, Alright, some good attacks so far. No long animation for Electro Mag Rod. Is it time? It's time. Cool. Only one pyramid. That was a really good Reno fight.
You got another donation if you don't mind.
Go for it.
Ripped Killer donates $20. Sumimasen, dude! What a great marathon. I had fun beating Scar and Jort spamming. Speaking of Jort's name, Horse Heh. Red 13, Jort 13. Thank you very much. That puts us at $55.13 for Jort 13 against the big Oh My Dog at $105.
Oh, babe, we're getting closer.
Yo, thanks, Ribkilla.
Oh. Sometimes Sang doesn't actually walk over, you just see this animation of Eris getting phantom slapped. Thank you, Iceplug, for the nerd killer. I can't tab out of the game or else it stops, so I couldn't drop one myself. So now we were too late. The plate is gonna come down. But Barrett, or I guess Creed in this case, being the resourceful guy that he is, gonna remind us of the cardinal rule of action movies and games. And that is that cool guys do not look at explosions. So this terrible deed was done to frame Avalanche and turn the public opinion against them. It's an act of retaliation for causing the 2 reactors to explode. Technically, it's 6 rebels. He only got 3. So now Barrett's gonna... They're all gonna have some reflection time, some crises. Wondering if they were doing the right thing all along by blowing up the reactors and bringing on the Wrath of Shinra. Can you imagine failing at killing 6 people who were trapped in the middle of a plate? How's everybody doing tonight? Are we snug? Tonic, are you snug right now?
I'm straight chilling, man.
Nice.
Loving this JRTA finale.
It's kind of hard to believe it's already coming to an end.
It flew by. It was a good marathon. You might have heard a dog. Mine's probably walking around somewhere. There you go. That's what I want to see. I want to see some snug folks. So this section's kind of a big lore dump with some walking in between. Alright. So I was curious, you know, at least the Barrett, or I guess Creed and Bone Mom were not with us. It turns out you actually can get encounters while McNuggy is by themselves. Learned that the other day. Now we're off. There we go. There's a lot of things, there's a lot of detection in this game that's questionable, and that was one of them. Alright, so we're going back to the shop here, because we used up a good amount of our grenades. And we want more, we're pretty greedy. Alright, so how many I can get depends on how much money I have here. 54? This is gonna be close. Whew, 28 gil left over for the next shop. What do you mean blow up? No, I don't think they always blow up. Alright, so now we have a big lore dump on the history of Eris. You can see Jesse and Biggs in Happier Time. This would probably be a good time to plug anything if you guys wanted to.
Alright, I mean, we can just recap on what's available. We've got 2 file names left over. We've got Red 13, working our way from the bottom up. We've got $10 for Suki. We've got $20 for Doggo. We've got $55.13 for Jort 13. And we've got $105 currently in the lead with Oh My Dog. Then moving on to Sid's name, of which Sid is the last name available for this naming incentive. We've got $15 on Jackifer and $30 on Boom Shaka. So we got those 2, and then we went over the anime listing not too long ago, and it's pretty much the same. I Ate Your Pie is still in the lead with $119, about $40 over second place Magical Pop in 75. So if you feel strongly about, oh, I don't know, Jorts or Jackifer or I Ate Your Pie being the king of anime, please get your donations in.
Oh, down goes Eris, taking a nasty fall. Hey Jack, that was me. I pushed for that one. The good news is for Sid. Red 13 actually still has a good amount of time left. I'm not even at the Shinra building yet. But Sid isn't until like 2.5 hours in. Still going on about Eris powers. I think we're kind of wrapping up here. Now Elmira is giving Creed the tongue lashing he deserves for abandoning his young daughter and making her run a bar. Alright, now we're just gonna say see ya, Creed. Hello? I thought I got stopped. That was weird. And Creed the Thundering Herd makes his way down the stairs. Let's be on our way. Alright, now we're on our way back to the wall market. We didn't get enough of that place the first time. Oh, got myself caught. Movement angles in this game are something else, you know? Oh, I was not expecting that to happen. Alright. Clean? Not clean! Oh man, those extra steps actually did punish me. Be very careful who gets attacked here. I kinda hope it's Cloud. Yo, thanks for listening! Oh, that made my day. Thank you. I have the high potion, but that's meant for later in the game. And there's a backup I can get, but I'd really rather not. So the less damage, or the more well spread out the damage is, the better I'm doing. All right, so we're sucks. We're on our way to the Shinra headquarters, but we had to find our way up there first. We need to make a stop here at the weapon shop for a plot MacGuffin and for a weapon. We needed 670 gil. I had 698, so that worked out really nicely. Hey, these young delinquents not in school found something. What did they find? A pole! And it conveniently leads to the upper world where the Shinra headquarters is, guys. How about that? We got some good graffiti here. Look at that. No mercy. Hear that, Overwatch players? Your healer is not welcome here. This place is obnoxious to try and navigate through with all its angles and weird things. Yo, that was actually good though. Yeah, nothing can go wrong here. They'll be fine. Nobody's gonna fall and die. If not, there's no mercy to res them, so that's unfortunate. Oh, I got that right away too. Thank goodness. Okay, another timing game. Let's see if I can get this first try. If I don't, I may want to quit forever. And we're fine. I'm not gonna quit forever. Tonic wasn't going to have to take over this run, so that's good news.
Please.
Do
you mind if I take a few minutes?
Yeah, I got another cutscene here.
All right, cool. Yeah, so let's just recap what prizes are available. So during the rest of this run, the last run of our marathon, you're eligible to get a set of buttons for Final Fantasy VII courtesy of Christmas, and also you're up for a Final Fantasy VII Ultimania book courtesy of Retro Psycho, which is really, really cool. So if you donate at least $5 during this entire game, you're eligible for one of those, or those two prizes together. It's like a bundle set. And then also you get a chance, if you've donated at least $20 throughout the entirety of the marathon, you're eligible for getting a full Super Famicom set, which is a Super Famicom with all the cables and everything. So again, if you donated at least $20 during the entirety of the marathon, you're eligible for that. So yeah, please keep your donations coming. We've got, of course, the file name incentives that we've been over a few times, and those prizes as well. So
Brother Christian, this is PC 80%. It is 4.5 hours shorter than 80% no slots, and it has a little bit crazier glitching. All right, guys, we got some really exciting action going on here. So let's have a chat. What's some of your favorite runs from the marathon, guys? Since we're coming up here on the end, we got a couple minutes to kill.
What would your answer be so
What
far?
would my answer be? I like the DKC2 race. I liked, I mean, I think Mega Man Dongs is always a good laugh. It's just a lot of quality.
Yeah, it was great. I'm gonna check out the schedule. I mean, for me, I was so excited for Hylix, and it lived up.
I was not around for that one, and I was kind of thankful because I saw Golden's tweet about, you know, being the game you're kind of half paying attention to because you want to play it later. So I might look into that myself.
Yeah.
That game did not disappoint.
Galgun.
I learned quite a bit from the Galgun experience last night.
You learned the limits you can push to not get yourself banned on Twitch?
We did have an encounter with Rom Scout. I believe the line was something to the effect of, I heard I need to shut the stream down. You know what? Never.
Alright, so these text boxes tell me that the item I'm looking for is right here. It's a nice elixir. That is a very key item. You know, the Mario Party 2 was really funny. Poor Ox. Counting is hard. Counting is very hard. Kind of sad that I missed Nacho's FF3 run. It was not at a very convenient time for me.
Quake 3 as well was really good. I enjoyed that.
I mean, LADX that we saw today was
awesome. LADX was really cool. I like those reverse boss order runs. They always do some really crazy stuff.
There's so many runs I have to go back and watch now too because I was sleeping during them.
Wow, you got sleep during this, Golden?
I don't know how. You know me during JRTA, I'm a nervous wreck, so I was like, I don't really want to sleep, but I guess I will.
So I could say from experience that staying up for 60 hours plus during a big marathon is not an ideal thing to do.
Sometimes you gotta do. Sometimes you gotta do the thing.
That's right. Yeah, for people who missed all these runs we're talking about, we always post the VODs on this channel right after the marathon, and I upload them in a playlist to my YouTube channel too. So the VODs aren't going anywhere. You will be able to watch the runs you missed.
Alright, good news, guys. We're done with stairs. I don't know what it is about Final Fantasy games and stairs, but that was ours. Sadly, we didn't like warp to the end or anything crazy. Alright, so we changed our HEB to wait for this battle. Makes it a little bit nicer. Thanks for making it easy to know who to target there, bud. And I can just hold down here because I'll attack in the order I want to. Easy fight, easy life. Very little damage taken. Oh, did I turn on targeting? Hello? Alright, so we're gonna pick up this. Back to active. Up to floor 60. Not to floor 1! I've done that before. It's very unfortunate. Alright, so for my money in the PC 80%, this is probably the most like nerve-wracking thing for me. That's a complicated question actually, Brother Christian, because this game runs at variable frame rates, but the community has moved towards using a program that caps the frame rate at 30 FPS for everything, and in that instance, kind of the good barometer is about sub 3. Me getting a sub 3 in this is not as impressive. This part is nerve-wracking, so I'm probably going to be quiet here. I got past the hard part. Okay. And one more dodge we need to do. So that movement with Tifa, getting her past that set of guards all at once, has some very strict timing. And I actually use the right set of guards to tell when to do it. But if you get caught, that's an encounter. You have to use more grenades, which waste grenades, obviously. And then you have to restart the whole segment all over again. That part probably gets me a little bit more nervous than just about anything else. Alright, so the red 13 is going to be cut off here in about 2 to 3 minutes.
Alright, I've got some big donations.
Get your jorts.
Alright, first up, we've got Rib Killer with $55 saying, Jort this, make it Jort 13, and we will. Alright, so that puts Jort 13 at $110.13 in the lead.
Yo!
$5.13 over Oh My Dog. This is it. And we also have $54.54 from Hoishin, who says, thanks for awesome marathon. So, name Sid Dorakue. And for those of you who don't know, Dorakue is the, it's basically the abbreviation in Japanese for DQ Dragon Quest. So, I'm honored to put that in for Sid, who is leading with Dorakue at $54.54.
Thanks, everybody, for your donations.
All right, get those last second ones in here, because once I finish off the floor is probably when we need to cut it off. And also, to catch up on that last floor, the password is RNG. In no slots you actually go and find a clue to what the password is, so you can get the materia that comes with getting it first try. We don't need it, so it's faster for us to just guess. Now, it can only ever be the first, second, fourth, or fifth. So in other words, not the third or the sixth choice. And unfortunately, it was the fifth option for me, so first try I could have gotten. Or I guess the fourth choice, the fifth one in the list. So that was as bad as it gets. Ah! Good joke, good joke. Props on that one. Pretty easy puzzle, and we're coming to the end here. So make your last second donations. Get them in now. If you want Jorts to solidify the lead, if you want something else to take the lead. Hopefully you don't want anything else to take the lead. And... oh, yeah, I gotta pick this up first. And that should be it.
Alright, it's official?
Official.
It's officially Jort 13.
Oh,
$110.
oh my God.
Rib Killer!
Rib Killer the savior.
Can I get some nerd killers in chat, please, in honor of our boy Rib Killer doing the thing? Speaking of doing the thing, we're crawling through a sewer, or a... what? An air vent. Sewer was earlier. There we go. They're having a glorious meeting here. So, Sid, you still have a while. Like I said, Sid's about 2.5 hours into the run, roughly. Depending on how Materia Keeper behaves. So So once I enter Rocket Town, that's a pretty clear cutoff. Once I enter Rocket Town and start doing the stuff there, that should be the cutoff for Sid. So if you want to see Jackifer, I don't know how to say the one that that took the lead. Whatever you want to see, you still have a good while.
Oh, that is Dorakue.
Dorakue. Oh, you know, you're gonna see some crazy stuff that lets me beat it in 3 hours. I think that the fact that No Slots beats it in like 7.5 is far more impressive since they cover far more of the game than I do. I've always been amazed by that. But yeah, Midgar's pretty straightforward. There's very few differences. No Slots does a little bit more prep work to gather a few more materia. They make sure they get the elemental materia from the mayor. Alright, see you later, warning sign. But yes, this is a PC exclusive run. There's our boy JRTA3. It's not quite time to name him yet. Don't get to do that honor. Meanwhile, McNuggy notices this container with some anime or something in here. Is that anime? I'm not really familiar with anime. Yo, I feel like that's like my greatest question doing this run is how in the world did Hojo not see them sitting there? Like, how much tunnel vision do you have to not notice the 3 people just chilling? It is anime? Okay, thank you guys. Alright, got the poison materia. So this next boss can ruin you really hard. So you switch it to wait to help counterbalance that a little bit. Yeah, that screeching noise is pretty darn awful, isn't it? Bring in the specimen. Alright, so, I don't know if this is something I should point out, but is there? It's very. This didn't hit me the first time I played it because I was kind of just going along. Hojo is trying to breed Eris and Red 13, and that never really hit me until I started running this game. But that wasn't like what the goal was here, since Red 13's people live for so long.
Weird game.
Yeah, there's a lot of boundary pushing for 1997 here. Am I doing JRTA3? There you guys go.
I can't believe Dream just became reality.
Jeez.
I'm seriously gonna laugh every time I look over.
Yeah, JRTA3 gets some good time in this run, so it's
Well, We have some great names in this party. We got McNuggy.
Number 13. Creed finally getting their name in.
Bone Mom.
Targeting this guy is a pain in the butt, and probably the most frustrating thing. That's why it's nice to have weight on. Because the ATBs will not fill while I'm in the menu. Not a difficult fight when it's on weight. Dang it, thought I got it. Good? Yeah, we're good. Alright, easy fight. Make sure to not forget to put it back to active, or else I'm gonna be really upset. Oh, that was not what I meant to do. Alright, back to active for the next fights, and for running away from any fights we can encounter. So, because we can't have elevators, we can't have nice things, we gotta run all the way back down to floor 66. Doo-doo-doo. Nice. Our boy Rude, his first appearance. Yeah, I'm pretty rude. I ignore a lot of materia. I cheat my way to getting as much materia as I want later on. Everybody gets arrested, except for good old Jort, who's just chilling. He decided to be a good boy and play along.
That's what Jort does.
So now we're getting some spiel about how we're gonna find the promised land, and I don't know. This guy's kind of crazy. He's let his greed drive him to craziness. There's our boy Rude again. Pushing off Barrett, not letting him get his opinions out. Silencing the masses. Good old Jort. And now we're in prison. We only care about how Do the Thing is doing. I'll move out of the way here so I can easily trigger the text box after I'm done here. Bicep cuffs. Big shocker, Eris actually is an ancient. I wonder how our company is going to get out of this jam. It's going to be tough. Come on. There we go. Alright. We can let JRTA3 and Creed do their own thing. They'll be alright. But I wonder how we're going to get out of here. Probably going to need a lockpick. Probably going to need to do a lot of stuff, or the door's just gonna be open. Not quite as daring, but it's certainly a lot easier. Let's find out what happened. Oh, well, this guy's dead. Doesn't even care. He's gonna get Tifa to do the dirty work here, or Bone Mom. Bone Mom has to do the dirty work.
Bone Mom always does the dirty work.
Okay, I'll Oh, there are a lot of fights that have a lot of chance to die. No random encounter really has a good chance of killing me. Well, that's not true. Like, it can happen, but it's not likely. And I have safety saves just in case of that. So Jort's gonna run on ahead and see what's going on. Is it scheduled? No. You don't have faith in me? Also, 1 hour. Please tell me I'm not at like 2 hours and 10 minutes. I would cry if I was only here at 2 hours and 10 minutes.
No, I think we're gonna come in under estimate on this one.
We still got a lot of RNG to go, but as long as I'm not wow, as long as I'm not getting a lot of bad luck. So the good news is this area is very, very generous with restoring your health at key points. That's what I was expecting to see. I guess this is a longer animation, but I don't have to worry about getting my butt kicked. Alright. Yo, shout out to floor 69, everybody. We made it to floor 69. President, some weird shit's going down. Oh, he's dead too. Barrett is ready to shoot. Barrett is ready to just take this guy out, no questions asked, until he finds out that he was not the guy that got to kill him.
Hell yeah.
And there's Palmer. Look, he's empty inside too, unfortunately. Body shaming is wrong, by the way, everybody. I don't think this was appropriate design. I like how Eris asks, so Sephiroth's a good guy? And Cloud's like, no. Hello? Please. But yeah, there's, we're getting pretty close to understanding how this game can be beaten in 3 hours and 10 minutes. So this is Rufus, he's the new president. Barrett conveniently likes to point out, you're only president because your dad died. Like, that really matters. He's still the president. So, we're about to split up our group into technically 3 different parties, although you only really have to deal with 2. Poor Bone Mom just hangs out for a while after this cutscene. McNuggy trying to demand some action, get everybody to leave. We got a mano-y-mano fight here. 1v1. No cheating, no extra help. None of that stuff. Bone Mom and Do the Thing fighting over who stays for Cloud. Tifa being brawler wins without any argument. We're gonna leave their materia. Saves me a little bit of menuing trouble later. Remember to not try and go down the stairs. I went for the elevator, so that's always good. And so now we have a small boss gauntlet here. 2 here, then 1 with Cloud. Then I always have a mini heart attack because it says wait there, and then I remember it's just the animation. Yeah, that's how I turned target off. That was going to annoy me. This is just grenade spam. If Eris' health gets low, or if JRTA3 kind of gets close to dead, I'll use Eris' limit. The big hope with these things is that you kind of just get some even distribution of damage. Like, if Barrett could get hit, get his limit so he can get a fast charging ATB, that would be lovely. But we're kind of getting to the end of the grenade spam. After these bosses and Motorball, you don't see quite as much grenading going on. Yeah, we hope our boy Jort doesn't die. I mean, you can win the fight. The only person that has to stay alive, technically, is Eris, but it gets a lot more complicated if she doesn't. In fact, if Eris takes... If she takes one more big hit, I may go ahead and heal. You really don't have to worry until you get to 100, but this guy's final attack, if he gets it, or his special attack, if he gets to it, can be really devastating. Yeah, one more hit, and I will heal. Unbelievable. Okay. Eris definitely needs to be healed. Fine. So nobody's gonna die now. It is going to get its strong attack off, but nobody should die even to a crit. Oh, am I having trouble?
No, just take up for a second there, you're fine.
Okay. Alright, so that fight was done. Eris survived, which was vital. That levels her up to 8, which is the key. So now we got our mono-e-mono fight. You dirty cheater! Brought a freaking wolf thing to our mono-e-mono fight. Get out of here. I didn't kill him! That's really unfortunate. Come here, Dark Nation. He has like 140 HP, so that was really stupid. There's just not really much risk of dying here. What you don't want him to do is laugh instead of use a shotgun, because then that just takes forever. I think this is it. Yeah. I can't believe that Braver didn't kill. And away Rufus goes on his helicopter.
You got a quick second?
Hey, go for it.
Vega donates $100, says, "Love you, Supreme,
Yo,
all the homo."
Thanks, Vega. I really appreciate it.
Vega, if you want that to go towards something, may I suggest Against the Tyranny that is I Ate Your Pie for anime. Let us know whatever you want it to go towards.
Alright, so you notice I just saved there. That will come into play later. That's really not important right now. It's not important for another, I don't know, hour. The one regret I do have, no offense to Creed, is if we had named Barrett Mr. T, in that cutscene he would have been Mr. T. Eris would have called him Mr. T. Anything against Pie. Sounds like that needs to go to Magical Poppin'.
Let me just give the choices. We've got Magical Poppin', Tosaka Rin, Cory in the House, Oxwas, Kirby is Cute, anime, or no anime.
Most of those are pretty good choices.
I just want to point out that there are several you could pick that would pass Pie. So you could pass him with Poppin', you could pass him with Tosaka Rin,
Yeah, that's
you could pass him with Cory in the House. It's up to you.
Okay, so now we get to play the motorcycle minigame. One of my favorite parts of the game, until I get trolled. So first things first, we're going to take a moment to menu here. We want Cloud's magic stat to be a little bit higher than it is. Anything helps, you know. give him poison. Yes, poison. Gotta think about that for a minute. All right, guys, it's time to cut some guys down. All right, so fun fact, we want 3 red guys because look at this. Look at this cowardly dude. Blue, you're messing me up. You're messing my mojo up. All right, there's 2 reds. Can I get the 3rd? Somewhere? I would take anything at this point. 3 reds! We're in there. So, welcome to the motorcycle minigame, guys. We're just chilling here. As long as I'm slashing my sword, they're not gonna try any funny business. Try and stay at an angle to prevent the guys off on the side, whatever sides they're not, like the car isn't on. Try to prevent them from sneaking up on the side.
I'd like to welcome RDD to the call.
Hi.
Hey, bud. How's it going?
I'm doing fine. Good luck on the speedrun, dude.
Thank you. We're doing alright so far.
Sick. I love this AI exploit, by the way.
That's so good. The motorcyclists will get their revenge eventually.
I do want to point out that we're at a total of $5,454.82, leading us to be competing with our time from our total dollar amount from last year, which is $5,508.20.
Oh,
So
we're
we
so
are
close.
just about $54 somewhere around there away. My math. Yeah, that's right. So make it happen, guys. Let's close this out. We'll be better than JRTA2 and.
I'm
it's all
counting
for a
on you
great
guys.
cause.
I'm gonna pull out the card. It was my birthday yesterday. Do it for my birthday, guys. I want to see this succeed. And Cloud takes that hit every time. I don't understand why. All right, this is Motorball. There's a chance I can be trolled here. It can happen if he decides to solo target one guy. Fortunately, I'm pretty much at full health with everybody. The motorcyclists were very nice to me. Miss Cloud. That doesn't hurt, because Cloud's the one that's most vital to staying alive, because he does the most damage. Ooh, I almost used the wrong spell. Really? That's not good. Cloud doesn't have to live through the fight, but it sure would be really nice. I may actually take time to heal him, because I got the spare potion from the mayor. But yeah, Cloud's using Bolt, super effective against robots. You know, electricity on steel. Classic, basic Pokemon 101 stuff. So, keeping him alive is really nice. Twin Burner's gonna do like 80 damage, which sucks. So, Cloud is really nice to keep alive because he does an extra about 70 damage, 65, 70 damage on everybody. I think we're gonna get 2 more attacks, and unfortunately one of them is Twin Burner, which takes frickin' forever. Twin Burner's gonna kill off both McNuggy and Creed, unfortunately. Like, Motorball wanted nothing to do with Bone Mom. I guess he's heard how scary Bone Mom can be when she's angry. Very feisty. And see you guys. One more should do the trick. Oh, I'm a little bit nervous here. Okay. Good grief.
McNuggy, like, just taking a nap over there in the middle of the road.
Yeah.
That's not safe.
I need to be very careful going forward. I think if Cloud dies on Materia Keeper, I may reset. my stuff.
Got another quick donation.
Go for it.
Vega donates $60 and says, "Happy birthday, Supreme Kappa."
Thank you, Vega.
Thank you very much. We also have $50 from LV Creed, who says, "Doing the thing with Magical Poppin' as best anime. Fantastic." Puts us at a total of, let's see, one sec. $225.04 for Magical Poppin', over $119.55 for I Eat Your Pie. Magical Poppin' is just taking the reins. We've got another $10 from Namux. Says, "Happy birthday, Supreme."
Thank you. All right, so that was another instance of the whole triggering 2 text conversations at the same time that gave me the freedom to leave Midgar without going through a semi-long cutscene with Barrett. I probably should have saved. These guys don't do a lot of damage, though. Cool. Okay.
I do want to quickly say that we did beat our previous JRTA2 total donation amount. So congratulations, everybody. That's so cool.
Great job, everybody. Thank you so much.
We did the thing.
This is exciting for me. So if you guys don't know, I'm also a DKC3 speedrunner, and I'll be participating with Suzuri in the relay race. So it's pretty exciting to get a chance to race against Suzuri. Okay. Hate how these things get in random orders sometimes. All right. Get your popcorn ready. Do whatever you need to do. It's time for the flashback.
Everyone's favorite part of the game.
I'm gonna go pull up a footstool here. I'm gonna just lean back and have a good time. Let's get comfy, everybody. All right. Can you believe BJW uses a script to cheat his way to pyramids?
I think he's typing that out manually.
So this run, if it goes well, should hopefully last about 3 hours. I don't have any splits up because I want as few things running while I'm running this game as possible. This game can have some performance issues the more things you have open. But I assume, based on the small mistakes I've made and the few extra encounters, that we're definitely on sub 3 pace. Did anybody notice how Sephiroth doesn't have any armrests, yet he's still just kind of holding his arms up? Yeah, Fancore. Barring Yuffie being a massive troll, you're looking at 60 to 70 minutes left in the run. Okay, that's good. So, this fight is mostly scripted. If that dragon had attacked Cloud, there was a chance that Sephiroth could have tried to heal Cloud. Fortunately, we don't have to worry about that. Yeah, Sephiroth's the one goofy-looking dude in this game, let me tell you. Alright, so we're having our best anime discussion, but let's narrow our scope. Let's have this discussion. Who is the best Final Fantasy VII waifu? Which character is the best waifu?
Nobody in the call has an opinion on.
Oh, I do, but I'll speak last.
Dang, I was going to do the same. Because I know mine's right.
Well, hopefully you're going to say Tifa, because that's the correct answer. No, come on.
Couldn't be more wrong.
Brulius is a good option.
The correct answer is Rosa, obviously. Did any of you play FF4?
This happens
He
every
said
time
Final
I ask.
Fantasy VII.
Every time I ask this question, somebody says a character from Final Fantasy IV. Every single time.
He didn't restrict it to FF7. He said best Final Fantasy waifu.
Did you say 7?
I probably did not say 7. Somebody's gonna check the tapes here. Oop.
I'm pretty sure you said 7.
Check the tapes, guys. Tell me.
All right, you want me to pick from 7 instead then?
Yeah, go from 7.
That's tougher.
Just say Jort.
Short 13.
It's mine at least.
I did say 7? Okay. Whew.
I didn't hear it.
Thank you, chat. Backing me up on this one. But no, I kid you not, Golden. Sometimes I will say 7, sometimes I won't, like, meaning to say 7. And the first answer every time is Rosa or Rydia.
Well, I still stand by Rosa is the best waifu in Final Fantasy VII. And I also hate all of you for calling me out in chat.
Yeah, we're not very fond of Yuffie in my chat. Yuffie and I are not on good terms, ever. Alright, let's work our way through this. Really? Right here?
Oh, wow.
This is unfortunate. Oh, we got away! Yes! We were literally right at the text trigger. Are you kidding me?
Nice, dude.
Hopefully that means I won't get another encounter then, since I was right there. So the good news is running away doesn't happen very often because Sephiroth likes to like flex his magical muscles and do some long animation 3rd level magic spell. That just makes me cry a little bit. Alright, more text. Alright, we got out without another encounter, that's nice. So I don't have to sit through Sephiroth doing like Bolt 3 or any crap like that. Don't worry, everybody always forgets. I forget it exists until I get to it and I'm like, oh crap, here goes about 18 minutes of my life. So we're just gonna make our way through this. We're gonna watch Sephiroth's dramatic decline into a diva. There's a Tifa booty shot there. He's very incredulous at how dumb Cloud is. Trying to recap the plot for you guys as I'm speeding through it. Alright, here's stairs round like 4 or something. See if I can do this. Nope. Every freaking time, man. Like, it's not, you can't just hold up, you can't hold right, you can't hold, like, perfect upright. You have to do it at some stupid angle that gets you up the stairs every time. Or you have to hold, like, up for a millisecond and then hold upright. Alright, we're gonna see if we can cut in front of Sephiroth because he's slow as heck. Oh, yes! Alright, we got it. I don't know if he doesn't have interest X codes, he's just oblivious as all get out. Stair boss is the worst boss. It's the worst part of this game. Cloud kind of feels almost like kind of Adol Christian from the Ease series, in that he's like, sometimes he'll show that he cares, but most of the time he's like more focused on his journey.
Well, I don't think Cloud would, measure then. Up a corner.
That's true. That is true. Not like this, Sephiroth says.
Hey Supreme, I got a question for you.
What's up?
We may have some debate over the waifu of Final Fantasy VII, but what is the one true pair of Final Fantasy VII?
Oh man.
Barrett and the Qbert curse word censors.
Yeah.
Match made in heaven.
Oops, I did not mean to do that. Moving on. That's not a big time loss, just gotta close the save menu. Actually, that might not be a big time loss at all, because you have to go through some dialogue that you wouldn't go through normally. I don't know if that Barrett one's pretty good. I'm a big fan of Cloud and Tifa myself, like together. Like if I'm no memes right now. Caleb and Demon's Gate. That's a good one.
That is pretty good.
I think any no slots runner in Demon Gate is the right answer.
Can I take Twig and the basketball minigame?
Oh my god.
He loves that game, dude. Sometimes you gotta take a break from saving the world to shoot some hoops.
Yo, Cynthia, just for that moment, we're back to the memes already.
Can I say Rubikila and the game crashing?
Oh my, no, Leon in the
Supernova.
Mega Elixir. If you've never seen that, that is a treat. My boy Leon P, I don't know if you're in here, so sorry if I'm calling you out, is fighting Safer Sephiroth. I measure he was about 80 to 90% of the way done with the fight, and needs to use a Mega Elixir, and throws it on Safer Sephiroth.
That's so good.
Now that's a one true pair right there.
PC Runner and Materia Keeper is one as well.
I know you said Cloud and Tifa, but I know you meant McNuggies and Bone Mom.
Yes, you're right. Sorry, McNuggies and Bone Mom. Yeah, that's sportsmanship. Because if you didn't want to see Supernova 3 times, how about 6 times? That was a special stream. One of the many great moments with Leon P.
Did he beat after he threw the Mega Elixir?
Yeah, I think he ended up winning that fight. He didn't have to redo it. What the heck?
Wow, amazing, dude.
But that was how far in does the save file shenanigans happen? It happens about 3 to 5 minutes after this cutscene is over. This flashback. This glorified cutscene.
You really can't skip this cutscene at all?
Nope.
Or the flashback?
Oh no.
That's so sad.
Alright, here's my favorite part. This is my chat and I's favorite part of the flashback. Can everybody in chat give me their best Sephiroth face? Look at that face and tell me what the best representation of that is. And while we're going, we couldn't have been too far behind Sephiroth. What could he have done in the 30 seconds it took us to catch up to him? I hope we can stop him. Alright. I think we're gonna stop. Maybe we can maybe we can only lose 1 or 2 people, or... No, never mind, the whole town is dead. Okay. Not a lot of good things happen here. I'm not really good at stopping things.
I gotta say, he was really fast burning.
He
the
was
city down.
really good at burning this place down. Yeah, Seeker, there's a good emote for right now. Fire 3, is that really that effective though? That's an entire village. Dude, use balloon. Well, the first time somebody did use balloon when I asked that question, I about lost. That was so good.
Hang in there, guys. We are almost done.
Yeah, we're
with
pretty much at the
this.
end. We got like 2-3 minutes left. I don't know. I usually tune out. I don't look at my timer to figure out how long this goes. So this is the, if you guys remember from earlier, if you were here for Reactor 5, this was the foreshadowing flashback we saw, where Cloud kind of had his flashback about this moment. Alright guys, Tifa's got this. She's totally in control. Well. Alright, so Tifa didn't get him this time, but I have faith that next time we get here that she can do this and I can get like world record at like 205 or something.
Maybe you shouldn't wear a floppy hat to battle.
I just don't know why she yelled. Why did she just like sneak up behind him and like stab him? And once again, Cloud's like, peace out. You'll get better soon. Put a bandage on it.
Does she get a scar from that? It looks like a terrible cut. How did she survive that?
That's a good question. Cloud thought she was dead. He was like, man, I thought you weren't gonna make it. I was so sad. And somehow they're both there.
I'm just gonna put you over here near these monsters.
He's like, you'll be fine.
Hey, how much time do we have before Sid gets named?
How much? What's my time at right now, Mr. Golden?
209.
20 minutes roughly.
All right, 20 minutes. In the lead, we've got Dora Kue, 54.54. Number 2, Boom Shaka, $30. And we got Jack Fur with $15 for the Sid file, or the Sid character name, coming up in around 20 minutes. So this is really the last incentive besides, you know, the best anime, which is Magical Poppin' in the lead, $225 versus I Ate Your Pie, $119.55. Get destroyed.
I'm glad I wasn't the only one who said file name instead of character name.
Yeah, me too.
I'm still pulling for Oxwus and Corey. They can make a comeback.
Alright, so here we go. We get our dramatic stare down, like our quick back and forth, or all that good stuff. And that's the end of the flashback. We did it, guys. Give yourselves a round of applause, a pat on the back, whatever you want to do. Sitting through that is something else. Alright, let's make sure I pick the right text option this time. Otherwise, I'm going to get confused. I thought you were a goner. I was so sad. Creed's waiting on us. Jort's kind of reflecting on this story. I'm going to get caught on the stairs. Everything is all good. So now we got the PHS so we can swap out at save points and all that stuff. Eris moves too slow. Alright, guys. We are on our way. I'm going to turn the camera before I start moving so it doesn't screw me over again. Alright, we are on our way to Junon. That is the next area. Supposedly where Sephiroth might be hiding out. There's the back attack I was looking for about an hour and a half ago. Alright, so we're going to do some safety strats here. This is the Midgar Zolom. Oh, I'm going. Let's go. Alright, safety save. And then, because I have to reload, I have to cut off the game, turn it back on, be on our way. Sadly, there's like no soft reset on this version. I might not make this, and I'm going to be really sad if I don't. And we made it across. Cool. Alright, we're going to try and do a cutscene skip. Kind of the same way the Majora's Mask one works in the Happy Mask Salesman. Alright, we got it. Got over the trigger by pause buffering. I have to do that twice, unfortunately, but, here's our encounter with the Turks. What was the... I did not hear a chirp, so I apologize if that was from me. I like this cutscene because Elena's like introducing herself and like explaining their plans, and Sang goes, "Please don't explain the plans," and she proceeds to just do it anyways.
Do you think anyone in the world thinks Elena is the waifu of Final Fantasy VII?
Somebody in chat did. I don't know how misguided they are. I'm gonna do a quick safety check. High potion and elixir, we're good. Those items are very vital. Alright. Okay, hold on. I'm not content with this, guys. I actually want to go watch the flashback again. Sorry.
It's okay, it's my favorite.
I did not get enough of it the first time. Okay.
I don't blame you, dude. It's my favorite part of the game.
Yeah.
I
So-
always look forward for it.
I hope you guys enjoyed that flashback, because we're gonna go do it again. Okay.
Every time I'm done with the cutscene, I have to start a new game because I have to watch the cutscene again.
Yeah, it's really the pinnacle of the game, to be quite honest. Ah, there's Sephiroth with his arms, just chilling in the air again. Cloud's youthful excitement, it just gets me so excited for playing this game.
An amazing good weather outside.
There's what appears to be some blood on that cabinet back there. That's really cool, isn't it?
The attention to detail, it's amazing.
That's the best question I've ever heard, Redshifter.
just read his question now.
Oh, there's the dragon again. I had fond memories of this because he didn't try and kill Cloud.
Look how happy he is.
No! What are you doing? No, he's using life, you jerk.
No.
You suck, Sephiroth. Do your job.
Yeah, about those fond memories.
I'm curious if I can get stuck in a loop here. Okay, alright, I don't have to worry about that today. At least we're gonna see Cloud laying down in the mud while Sephiroth's like, alright, let's go.
McNuggets is a nature lover.
McNuggy giving the ground a big ol' hug. Oh, that hearty shoulder laugh. Have you guys ever laughed with your shoulders?
Have you ever made air guitars while laughing?
Oh man, this is a high quality game. Barrett interrupting. There's just a lot of fond memories with this. I spent a lot of time.
Next city.
Barrett or Sephiroth telling us I can go visit my family and just straight up ignoring it. Alright. All jokes aside, you're about to see what makes this game so broken. But first, we have to go on a little bit of a journey. I don't want Sephiroth to screw with my magic again. Ah, shoot. So we're just gonna ignore his orders. There we go. Same kind of idea as before. We're trying to trigger 2 text boxes at the same time, basically 2 conversations. That was nice. I didn't have to deal with Tifa. I didn't have to deal with any of the photo taking. That's some garbage. Why would I ever want to do that? All right.
That was pretty good, by the way. Second try is not
Yeah,
bad.
second try was really nice. I have a pretty nice setup for that trick now. It's pretty cool. That was really fast. There's no Sephiroth in my party! RDD, why didn't you tell me this was gonna happen?
I'm sorry.
Unbelievable, I died.
You know, I thought,
McNuggy.
See ya, McNuggy.
I thought McNuggy would enjoy a nice stroll by the mountains alone.
Well, screw watching the flashback again, let's go.
Exactly, we gotta watch it again.
No, I'm too heartbroken, I don't want to watch it.
Oh, okay.
I don't want.
I don't want to watch it. I'm gonna just beat up an enemy while I'm mad.
It's okay, Bone Mom's here to save the day.
We got George, dude. It's all fine.
I think this one dies in 2 grenades. Nope. Give another one just in case. There we go. Hey! Look at that!
Oh, hey, look.
I guess I get my cutscene again after all. Oh, that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. So that was a glitch. Good old glitch. We are now on our way to fight Materia Keeper. But first, some menuing. But you ask yourself, hey, your characters really kind of suck right now. What are you going to do about that? Well, there's some, you don't need that. Some good stuff I can do here.
Well, to start with, he has McNuggy, so it's all fine by now.
Oh my god. I thought I didn't have my tranquilizers. I was about to, like, cry. Okay.
Look at this party, it's amazing. It's McNuggy.
Alright, so, there are some really special properties we're about to really abuse here. Oh, well, I didn't need to do that, but that's fine. Yes! So we've poisoned him. And remember when I said Eris has the most important role in this entire game? It is coming up right here. From the back row, with anywhere between 20 28 and 30 attack. She does 13 damage from the back row, and that is the perfect amount to do this.
Nice, dude.
What a beautiful Materia Keeper fight. That could not have gone any better.
Nice job, JRTA3.
Okay.
Jordan 13 did the thing.
So, I'm going to take time to explain what just happened there on our way to Rocket Town. When I enter Rocket Town, remember, this is your last chance to get in for Sid. So, there's a very special property of having 7,777 HP in that you will do 7,777 damage. So, as it turns out, poisoning someone, the poison damage counts as damage you inflict on yourself. So by getting Materia Keeper to exactly 7,777 HP, he will do 7,777 on his next poison tick. Not you. Okay. Trank Barret. Tent. I'm gonna save just in case.
Are we getting close to
Just
final-
cut it off.
Cut it off. Severed. All right. It's looking like we're going to go with Dora Kue with 5454.
I'll give you the heads up on when I'm naming it. You're gonna have to tell me how to spell that.
All right.
Do you want me to type on the chat for you?
It's like Dora the Explorer plus Kue.
Dora Q.
Oh, okay. Yeah, just spell it in chat when I head up into the rocket. That just put in chat then. Sadness reduces your physical and magical damage taken by 30%, and has the unfortunate side effect of slowing your limit gauge down, like how much you gain. But that's not a big deal. I don't really need my limit at this point. Okay. Yeah, that's right. Oh, nope, go in here first. So this is our last big section of lore for the game.
Do you mind if I use this time to plug some stuff?
Yeah, as long as somebody puts it in the chat here in the next minute, the name, then we'll be good.
Or you can just yell at me if you need it. Okay, yeah, so that really wraps up all of our actual incentives. The last bid war that we have going on is the best anime, which Magical Poppin' is in the lead with $225.04 over I Ate Your Pie with $119.55. Going down the list, we've got Tosaka Rin, $30, Cory in the House, $20, Ox was $10, Kirby is a Cute, Anime and No Anime each at $5. Anything can happen. I Ate Your Pie was the king of anime for the majority of this marathon, but the people spoke and Magical Poppin' rose. All right.
DORA
KUE.
AUE.
Yes.
Okay.
All right, cool. Yep, that's it.
Cool.
And yeah, so while you're wrapping up your JRTA3 experience, please remember that you can still donate to have an entrance into our great prizes that we have for this game. We've got a Final Fantasy VII button set courtesy of Christmas, and we've got a Final Fantasy VII Ultimania book courtesy of Retro Psycho. And also, if you donate $20 throughout the entirety of the marathon, you're eligible for a Super Famicom set, also courtesy of Retro Psycho. So please keep your donations coming, which is very, very much appreciated.
Yes, Crimmy. All right. We got just a little bit more lore, and then it's straight up gameplay pretty much for the end of for the last like 20-30 minutes. But I'm gonna just say I'm so thankful that Materia Keeper fight went so well. Todd can attest to this because he's watching me test. But Materia Keeper was like giving me nothing. He was killing Eris. He was attacking Eris so much she got her limit, so she couldn't attack. He was using Shrine to one-shot everybody. It was just.
It was sketch.
The 777 thing is to kill Materia Keeper. We had already skipped the Sephiroth event. So I abused the save function of this game by dying on one file, loading up another file, and killing an encounter. And that, it corrupted the memory essentially and took me to the place that I had died, which in this case was Mount Nibble. Sadly, I really don't know the specifics on how exactly it's able to corrupt the memory, like why something that seems like it could happen, not likely to happen, but very possible to, load up that save after dying and kill something else on a different save. But, we will see that one more time in the run. But yeah, that strat's used, well, not the exact way I fought Materia Keeper, but I believe Materia Keeper is killed the same way in no slots. You just have a different setup because you're a little bit stronger. Something like Cloud poisons, or whoever you have poisons, and then if you don't do the right amount of damage, then you have like a mini, like you use mini on Tifa and try to make up the rest of the damage with her infliction, like her minimized attack. But yeah, Materia Keeper... Tonic and I were talking about this because he was asking some questions, but there's so many what I would call lost conditions on Materia Keeper. If he kills anybody with the way I do it, it's a reset. If he attacks Eris enough to get her limit and she can't do her 13 damage attack, reset. If he uses Trine, reset. So that fight can go really poorly.
But it didn't because JRTA3 was on the party.
Yes, JRTA3. JRTA3 saved the day. Also, this is really weird. This is something I just noticed because I've been playing this so much today. Even though I have them in the same order in the party every time, Barret and Red 13 do not always stand on the same side of the room. That's kind of, I don't know, weird thing I noticed. Alright, so this next upcoming fight can suck. You can die. If Materia Keeper's like a 50-50 to win or lose, this is like a 75-25. But when you lose, it is infuriating because I can't save. I can't go past Shira and save. So I'm gonna do a safety check here. Everybody's at full health. Everybody's got sadness, and then I checked my materia earlier. Okay, so this fight works. You don't do the 777 glitch because I think Palmer only has like 6,000 HP. But you poison him to take his health down. Oh, that's not grenades. Okay, that's unfortunate. Easy. Wow, the counterattack missed. That's rude as heck. The important thing is that Cloud stays at full health. Or not, he lives. We're trying to poison, it's not going so well. Him targeting Red 13 is the most frustrating thing. Oh my god, please get on Cloud. Ugh. Okay. Okay. Alright, worst case. Worst case, it's all good. He got poisoned, that's the important part. God, that was scary as heck. Like, that's the most frustrating thing for me trying to fight Palmer, is trying to heal Red 13, because you don't want him to die, because he's got poison on him. Palmer is choosing to do a whole lot of nothing here. Alright, that's fine. At this point, this is fine. We want Barrett and Red 13 or Jort 13 and Creed dead. Eventually. I'm out of grenades. As long as Cloud doesn't die. Perfect. Perfect. Now all I just need to make sure is Cloud doesn't die. This fight should be over any minute now. There you go. Okay, so Palmer didn't go wrong. I would have liked to have Cloud at full health, just for simplicity's sake. But, that's not a big deal.
Can't believe that Palmer is one of the scariest bosses in this.
It's like, he's not even that difficult, but if things go wrong, if you make a mistake, then you lose like 10 minutes. Because you have to go through all that stuff again.
It's just funny because, like, he's not an intimidating character.
He's not even a hard fight casually. Like, you come from Materia Keeper, and then you go to Palmer. Okay. So, we are now getting to the part of the game that I like to call, we're just going to do random things until we break the game.
I just want to remind people, too, that the best anime incentive will go until the end of this run, so you have time to rally if you would like to. Either to potentially extend the lead for Poppin', or put Pi back in the lead, or put something else in the lead.
There is still time.
Corey in the house?
Corey in the house? Could be.
Yeah, it's a pretty technical term. But, yeah. I think, honestly, the scariest parts of the run are now done. All we have left is the RNG and if I do something dumb, which, you know, is entirely possible. Isn't that a great line? See, Pi sabotaged himself as the best anime by streaming and pulling away most of his, most of the people that might want him to be the best anime. So, that's some self-sabotage there, and I can't feel sorry if he doesn't end up being the best anime.
He bailed on anime for Jumpstart 3rd grade.
Yeah. So we're gonna take our tiny Bronco, and we're gonna just make our way around the continent. Oh yeah, did we ever use Vega's second 60? He said something in chat there.
Oh, did he put it towards something?
It says, I don't see 60 on Oxwus. So I guess if he didn't, or if it was missed, that's where it should go.
Alright, I'll throw it there.
That gets Oxwus closer, it's good. That's an acceptable answer. Now we're just gonna chill along here. Where are we going? Only time will tell, everybody. Enjoy this nice, chill overworld music in the meantime. Hey, this place looks familiar. Let's stop here. Hey, it's Midgar. Get off the boat. Gosh dang.
Yo, you wanna watch the cutscene again?
No, I'm good. I don't want to relive those bad memories.
It's understandable.
I've never actually run into this encounter before. Is this gonna be bad? No, we're fine. I don't think I'll get those outside of Midgar area. And the generic enemies do like 20. Cloud. Can we run away? Thank you. Alright. I may actually heal before I get to where I'm going. Getting a little bit nervous. I guess that's why I have about 800 safety saves, though. Alright, this time, since I only have Cloud alive, and the Zolom is right there, I'm gonna save outside. Okay. So there's a Zolom skip that doesn't require restarting your game, but the setup I have not mastered yet, and if you screw up, then you have to run away from the Zolom. This guy is the largest troll to ever exist. This is why I don't like the Zolom skip in the first place, because you have to wait for him to get really far away. Alright. Oh, I saved it about the last possible second before I was going to get that encounter no matter what.
Woohoo!
Oh.
Nice.
I may have to save again, because I ran out into the swamp a little too early. This is going to be sketchy.
McNugget live on the edge, man.
Yo, McNugget makes it! Alright, cutscene. Skip again, hopefully. Nope, didn't get it. That's fine.
Nug City.
It's funny, because you should not have... Oh, I guess you could have Jord out at this point. Usually I have Tifa, so... That's pretty funny. Alright. Back in the Mithril Mines. No encounters, no whammies, no whammies. I think we're fine. I'm gonna step way outside the cave here. One time I had a very nice run die because I did not save too far outside the cave and I accidentally held the wrong direction, went into the cave, and ruined my ability to do the wrong warp. Okay. Remember this save? We're gonna go revisit our boy Motorball, and I'm gonna run into that guy because screw him. What save file? That was save file 6 I put that on? That's fine, that's the usual one I put it on.
That's fine.
So this is setting up another wrong warp type situation like we had with Materia Keeper, or pre-Materia Keeper. Yes, this is Motorball 2. Where's McNuggy? This fight's gonna go a little bit differently, though. You can call this Motorcyclist's Revenge. Good FMV. This time I don't care about putting poison on. We're not gonna actually fight Motorball. We're gonna let him farm us for SRL points. Alright. Put you guys over to the left. To the right. I graduated from college, I promise. Nope, you're not going to the right place. So you have to die. Ah, buds. Whoops, this is not going the way I wanted to. There we go. No, get over there. Since we're fighting with Tifa and Barret, I want them to go for Tifa and Barret. I want Cloud to take damage as well. I'm gonna try, since the red ones are so easy to manipulate. Oh my god. That was a disaster. Okay. Do not go for Eris. So we're taking all this intentional damage for a reason. Cloud, you're pretty much always going to have Cloud alive in the fight. Shoot. Barrett's almost gone. If they run out of health, they'll have 1 HP at Motorball. Barrett's out. Tifa's almost out. Now I'm going to just try and take as much damage on Cloud as possible. That wasn't very good on Cloud, but that's fine. I'm taking damage to die to Motorball quickly. So Barrett and Tifa, unless Motorball misses, will die on the back attack. And then Cloud, I'm just going to have to blow myself up. Oh, can you guys see my mouse? My bad.
I don't think so.
Okay. Oh, that was not a lot of damage on Cloud. So they're both dead. I'll use 1 grenade because I don't. Motorball will attack twice, but I won't get my. Oh shoot! I used it on Motorball. That's fine. He's not gonna kill him, or I'm not gonna kill him with a grenade. Bye. Alright, I died again. Oh, I forgot that. Every time I forget that. I meant to grenade Cloud. I did not grenade Cloud. What was it? Save file 6? Yes. Alright, first things first. We're gonna heal Cloud. We're gonna reset his limit. Alright, this is the biggest RNG part of the run right here. We are looking for our dear friend Yuffie, who has a 1 in 8 chance of appearing in the tree grass, like this big grassy tree area. Is this first try? No. You can, the camera pan is your big clue. And this encounter has a similar camera pan that always gets me the first time. Please.
Show me a hot JRTA emote. Give your support to Supreme.
Yes, please give me all the support, all the memes you can. I'm gonna heal. Yeah, that's a good joke. Yuffie. Yuffie.
Keep coming.
If you're familiar with my stream, this is not an uncommon occurrence. Yuffie. In any of my PBs, I don't think I've ever gotten less than like 7th try Yuffie. It's pretty frustrating.
What are the chances you said again?
1 in 8. I need to heal and reset my limit again. Okay. What am I on? 4? 5?
Do we have time for donation?
Yeah.
We did get one more here. It was $50 from Vega. It says Oxwis will now be second.
Wow, thank you, Vega.
There you go. You can pronounce words. I can't. What did I say? I don't even know what I said.
Oh
Anyway.
my gosh, this is just... Ugh! Please. This is it.
So, with that donation, by the way, Ox did take second place for best anime, passing Pi by 45 cents.
I thought that was a counter. Not a counter.
It's a big deal.
Counter? Alright, fight's over. That's about my standard Yuffie. That might have been a little bit faster than my standard Yuffie. Alright, so hey guys, look, we're back at Motorball. Yeah, that was 7. That's faster than I normally get it, unfortunately. So Motorball takes 5 hits here. This is why we picked up the Yoshiyuki, because with those 2 guys down, the Cloud's power, or McNugget's power, increases exponentially. Counter? That was a counter. Good. Counter again? Nope. Oh, yes! Nice. One more counter. No. Alright, so we're not going to die here, which is good. Eventually. Got him. Okay. So we beat Motorball again. We beat Motorball after we left Midgar, mind you. So it's a little odd. So like I said, we're just we're doing a bunch of things that are gonna cause us to freak out the game a little bit. But first, we have to do our Barrett skip again, and this one's really important because we want Red or JRTA3, excuse me, and Creed to stay dead. Sorry, guys. And if you don't get Barrett skip, everybody gets a full heal. Let's set ourselves up here. Yo, first try. Bye. Alright, first thing I'm going to do is heal Cloud. He's at very low HP. Okay, that's good. Whew. Hey guys, the Tiny Bronco's here again. So, no hat, what I mean by Barrett skip is if I had just gone through that part normally that I had just kind of skipped out on, you would have a long cutscene with Barrett talking about, oh, we should pick a leader, and I think it should be me, and everybody else is like, no, it's going to be Cloud, but nice try, bud. And it's a fairly long thing you want to skip. And like I said, it avoids getting healed to full. So we're going to work our way back.
Imagine not wanting to have McNuggies as the leader.
I know. I don't know what Creed's thinking. Creed, I don't know what you're thinking. There's Rocket Town again. See you later, Rocket Town. We're on our way to somewhere more important. We're on our way to Mount Nibble. Mount Nibble, you ask, but haven't we been there like 3 times already? Isn't that enough? No, we gotta go there one more time. Cut up here, cut over here. And if you remember, we didn't complete the flashback the second time. Yes, hold on to your jorts. So, it kind of looks like the game is frozen. Tapping buttons, nothing happened. What's actually happening is off screen, we are experiencing the cutscene after the bridge breaks. So Cloud and Tifa are waking up, and Sephiroth, there he is, right on cue, comes around and says we gotta go. So we leave, we've done our job, and now just one piece of RNG remains. What we call the Spencer's encounter. So if you remember, most of our wrong warping has relied on the fact that we get into an encounter and beat it. And that's what we're going to do again. So first things first, we're looking for a specific encounter here in the grass. There are 3 Spencers and a flat beat. Spencers being like these little light blue things on the ground. This might be it. Nope, that's 3 flat beats. So this is the most dangerous area to be. I'm actually going to heal. And reset my limit. Yes, the game is very confused at this point. It doesn't really have any idea what's going on. Alright, come on, Spencers. Do it for me. Maybe no hat. Maybe that's what I'm trying to do. That's it. Second try as per usual. I guess they're more of a green. Now that I've run away from that encounter, I want to get into a fight here. One day. Someday I will get into an encounter. I have faith. Alright, my beach encounter. we're specifically looking for an encounter on the beach. I mean, this one takes a while unless I get a bunch of counters. Which I never get counters. There's a nesting doll, Russian nesting doll encounter you can get, which goes a little bit faster than this. Alright, there's a counter. Thanks, guy. And welcome to the debug room, everybody. So like I said, we did a lot of confusing. The game didn't know what to do anymore, so it put us in the debug room. So now I'm doing a bunch of specific things to unlock basically everything I need to finish the game. And as you can see, I did get Vincent, but there's no point in naming him as he's already been renamed to www.
Oh, dude, I think is my favorite character.
Oh, no, I wanted to quit. Oh, let's arrange first. And I unlocked all the materia. Oh, hello. Oh, shoot. I'm goofing this up a little bit. Alright, Steel, Master Magic, Double Cut, Double Cut. Alright.
Now let's fight it. Now let's fight it right.
Now we're fighting some pyramids. And the purpose of this is these guys give a lot of experience to the tune of 500,000. So I'm now like level 54. And doing it once more gets me, you see, I'm doing a ton of damage. This is PC specific. Yes, this is PC specific. I'm now level 74. Alright, one more thing, or two more things to equip.
So presumably the debug room exists on a PlayStation version, but it's all PC then?
Yeah, I don't know. I forget, it's... the debug room exists, I believe, but I don't know how you can access it.
Epic cutscene.
Yeah, doing that puts us in the wrong FMV in the background. Alright, so now we get the mug glitch as well. So first things first. Wait, I need one more double cut. So you see, I'm gonna do most of my 60,000 that I need to kill Genova right here. And then you have to finish it off with a mug. And the cool thing about the mug glitch is you steal or you skip the next animation. So you skip the dying animation, or it happens kind of concurrently with the victory fanfare. Yo, Fancore, sure, go ahead, PM me on Twitch. Or whatever, whisper me at some point, and I can get you hooked up with everything you need to know on how to run this game. It's a really easy game to pick up. I did this for Golden's 12-hour challenge whenever the second one was. That last summer? This winter?
I think there's been 3 of them, right?
Yeah. So it was this winter. It was, yeah, I learned it this year. And I learned and did a run in like 7 hours.
That's pretty impressive.
I need you and you. Okay. Yeah, guys, this is all, the debug room really has no idea what to do anymore.
Again, just to remind everybody, we're hitting that point, you know, this is your last chance to donate for JRTA3.
Yeah, we're down to single minutes here.
Best anime is up for grabs.
Yes, I am playing the Steam version right now. Alright, so my ATBs are low, so I'll probably be fine, but I'm gonna wait and give Sephiroth the ability to do Bizarro Energy, which he did first, which is unusual. That's fine, though. No, they do not work on the PS4 version. PS4 has its own wacky category. So Bizarro Sephiroth only has 40,000 HP, so 2 double cuts and a mug glitch get us on our way. And we're at Save for Sephiroth. So, Save for Sephiroth is not time. We actually wait until kind of the last fight. Alright, so the first thing Save for Sephiroth always does is cast Wall. And that's why we gave Vincent the Master Magic materia, because we have Dispel. I mean, not because of what you're doing, Cynthia, but the game is a really poor build anyways, and it's crashed on me a few times, just at random spots. Alright, no mug yet. Save for Sephiroth has only 80,000 HP, because I've got no one at level 99, I don't use Knights of the Round, all that good stuff. So fun fact, Vincent could technically die here, if I'm unlucky. But he missed. And that's the fight. Yeah, there was a Motorball 3. That was after Yuffie.
Nothing to steal.
Nothing to steal. Sad face. Hey guys, it's Kate Sith.
Who?
Huh?
I don't know how he got here.
Bless you.
Yo, it's my boy George, right there.
Yo, there goes Short 13 off on a walk.
No, George, come back. George.
All right, we're less than a minute from time. I will give you the cue. All right, since this has been such a great marathon, we beat the total of JRTA2. Pie's not going to be best anime. You guys deserve something special. You guys deserve me to go a little bit slower than I should. But you guys deserve Omni Slash. This is 15 seconds slower, so you don't do it in a PB attempt, like if you're gonna get a PB. But you guys deserve it. And time is on the final hit of this move, so be ready in just a moment.
Are you timing this yourself, by the way?
No. What's the time?
What do you think you got?
2:59.
Okay, you cheated. But yeah, 2:59 is right.
Woo!
You got 2:59:49. You were just under 3 hours.
That is a sick marathon run.
Boom, shaka, laka. Congratulations.
Thank you.
GG.
Congrats, dude. Amazing run.
That was a great run. Now, I figured... So the thing was, it was kind of on par with a lot of how my PB went, but I had so many extra encounters in Midgard that I knew it wasn't going to be like a 257. So... that was some good stuff. Welcome to the end game, guys. I don't know if you guys want to take it from here and talk, because, I mean, this goes on for minutes.
I mean, I feel like we gotta let the credits go here, don't you think?
I mean, the credits are double-digit minutes long, so I don't know. It's up to you. I mean, I like the ending cutscenes.
We'll let it play in the background while we're talking here. I think that's appropriate.
Yeah.
So, I guess this is just kind of an open call to the people that were involved in the marathon. Come join us if you'd like. Wow. Okay.
This was a great marathon. I really enjoyed it.
Thanks, RDD.
Was really happy to be part of it.
Yeah, me too. I'm glad you guys had me do this run.
Yeah, first of all, before we get into finale stuff, I just want to, as usual for all the runners that were on, say that if you enjoyed it, please follow Supreme.
Yeah, that was a really good run. Should definitely be proud.
All right, if you don't mind, I'm going to switch over to my audio.
Yeah, go for it.
Will cut out the game. You can leave the feed running, but I'm going to switch over to mine.
Okay.
Okay. I think they can hear us again. Hello?
Hi.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi, everyone.
Hello.
So this is it. We made it.
We did the thing, dude.
We did the thing.
We made it. Thanks.
Success.
I just want to say that it's been a lot of fun. You know, here's the thing. We've done this 3 years in a row now, which is crazy to think about because it started as an idea of like, hey, you know, it'd be kind of cool if we brought Japanese runners over to GDQ or got to meet them or hang out with them or something. And it was just sort of like an aside, you know, comment. And I still can't even believe it's 3 years ago. I feel old. But in any case, we've turned it into a very successful annual event. And to think that in 3 years we've raised over $20,000 is insane. So thanks to everybody who watches and supports. Thanks to the people who run in the marathon, especially those of you that had to put up with a schedule that kept getting pushed back due to technical issues and things like that this time around. We'll try to fix that in the future. But just your support of this event makes it what it is. And it's just cool to see that you guys are still, you know, passionate about bridging the community. Because this could have easily been something that was successful the first year and then wasn't in years afterwards. So it's just so cool to see that you continue to want to support this and make it happen. So with that in mind, I actually want to go ahead and, if I can briefly just go through the people who were involved again and thank them. I'm going to start by just linking our wonderful prize donors. I would love it if you guys would do me a favor. Check out their sites for us because they actually have been so good to us just with offering their prizes. So we'll start here with our... Let's see. I gotta get these links so I can copy them. Start with our Etsy links here. So Christmas offered some button sets as prizes this event. Please check out her Etsy. She creates some pretty cool stuff. We also had Perlers from Sam Sprites. So check out Sam Sprites as well. And our good friend Yig Drizzle running the store that nobody can pronounce.
Retro Psycho.
There you go.
Retro Psycho.
This is why we got RDD here. Retro Psycho. So check that out. If you want to be really specific, you could say retro. But in any case, I won't.
Retro.
I digress.
Cow.
Psychow. That's right.
Psycho.
So please check out the three of them because they've been so good to us and offered their prizes. We would be remiss not to advertise them as well. So please check them out. Let's see. Obviously, the runners, you know, everybody that was involved, thank you for doing a run. Thank you for putting up with the schedule changes and things like that. We had a couple of cases where we had to shift the schedule around and people were really flexible with it, so we appreciate that. Restreamers. Cassisby, Hag Spam, Karua. You guys kept the stream going all weekend long, so thank you very much. I know it's been a long weekend, and the best part about it is even when people weren't on you know, they weren't assigned to their shift. They were still here and like trying to help people out and keep the marathon moving. So you guys put in a ton of effort, and at the very least, I owe you a drink or something. So hold me to that. Donation readers, we had Darkman, Tonic, Scent, Countdown, Ceruleus, Blecky, Andy, Raindrop Dry, and Mr. Carter. I feel like that's a bigger list than the last couple of years, so thank you to everybody getting involved and making it a little bit easier on everybody. And then thanks to our Twitch correspondents too, we had help from Sinister One and Romscout. Romscout actually helped us get hooked up with Doctors Without Borders again so we could donate to them. We raised $1,824 more than our goal. So that was the amount of money that went to Doctors Without Borders. And so it's just cool to see that in addition to meeting our goal, we were able to also throw some money to charity there too. And then Sinister One was involved in getting us on the front page all weekend long. So for those of you that were taking screenshots yesterday when Galgun was on the front page, I guess you can thank Sinister One for that. I don't know if he'll completely be aware of the fact that that's what he did, but be sure to thank him at HDQ when you see him. Of course, Tonic making a lot of extra videos and infographics for the event. The What is JRTA video. Thank you so much for that. I don't know. Do you remember the part in the middle of the marathon where all of a sudden your voice just popped up randomly on stream? I thought that was so good. It just popped up for like 2 seconds out of nowhere, and it said, "What is?"
Yeah, I saw that.
It just cut out. But yeah, the What is JRTA video is really good. And of course the infographics for just in the middle of the marathon, I was getting messages from you just like, "Hey, I've got this infographic I want to show." And we showed things for like Arc Bliss's 12-hour challenge. We showed the top anime, top 3 anime choices. Yeah. So I
happy to help.
All that.
Definitely.
Thank you to K-Doodle, who is the soul of this event in terms of the artwork and the creativity. All of the mascots you see on the stream, all of the artwork is courtesy of K-Doodle, and she does it all for free, so we really appreciate that. We're starting to build almost like a mascot family here. I mean, it's starting to get like lore and stuff. I'm waiting for somebody to cosplay as Chiho now that we have a
I'll do that at ADDQ.
There you go. RDD, you'll do it?
Nice.
You look marvelous.
I'm so excited if you're going to do that.
Don't count on that.
Let me see here. I'm almost certain I'm going to miss somebody and be like upset about it. But I want to extend special thanks and appreciation to Cassispy for stepping up again this year. And obviously I had a lot of stuff going on this month, and it just became harder for me to be as involved as I was before. And I think Cassispy really stepped up, put in a lot of extra effort to make sure that we were still on track to make this marathon happen. And I don't think it would have been as successful without the effort that he put in. So thank you very much.
You're welcome. I love this marathon, and I'm going to do everything I can to make it successful. So, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, also thanks. I mean, you talk about some extra things that we never have had before. I mean, this is the first marathon where we've switched over to Discord, so it's been a little bit more organized that way too, and a lot of that's been pushed by Cassispy. We've had moderators in chat checking out throughout the marathon, just doing little things for us, like updating the game name so that we have the right game name on stream, or the Franker Face Z follow button, things like that. So a lot of people had the chance to pitch in throughout the marathon, and they really did. It's just so much more, you know, like there's the part of me that's like the perfectionist and wants it all to go well, but I'm only one person, so to be able to have so many people that are willing to jump in and make sure that you can cover all these things I would never think of, I think it ends up being even more perfect. So thank you all. Let's see, miscellaneous thanks here. I guess this is just because of like various involvement throughout planning and things like that, you know, anything from scheduling, or just like communication with the runners and things like that. We had Ox was involved. I know he was involved a lot in communicating first with the runners that we were going to bring over to HDQ. So appreciate that. BJW was involved early on in the scheduling and kind of been hanging out with us all weekend here, trying to build the hype in chat. You've seen him going nuts for different things. We got the jorts going. We got a bunch of other incentives going. Darkman, you've helped in various roles, scheduling and helping with people getting set up for runs as well. We've got Ivan on here. We've got Sloop on here. Sloop actually let us use his... What is the phrase? I'm drawing a total blank. His server.
RTMP?
That's right, when Hitbox was dying. So we really appreciate that. It's been smooth sailing ever since we switched off of that. So I didn't want to jump over Ivan either. Ivan was involved in the planning too, so thank you, Ivan. Mentioned Tonic already, but just again, thanks, being on donations and helping out there too. Much appreciated. We have Used Pizza and Zex as well, involved in the planning process, so thanks to them. And obviously the exciting part is that we get Pure and we get Suzuri at HDQ. So please, if you're going to be at HDQ and you were involved in any way in this marathon, if you get the chance, say hi to them, wish them luck on their runs. Just make them feel welcome while they're here. And yeah, it's a lot of fun. Thank you guys so much for making this weekend just so much fun to look forward to every year. It's an exhausting weekend of work, but it's worth it. It's so worth it. We have a lot of fun here. It feels like a family. We have the same viewers year after year. Some new faces this time around. But it just kind of reminds me of some of the earliest marathons, like Number SMW when that started. And it was just an idea of like, let's fundraise to help out our friends. That's really what we're doing here too. So just thanks to everybody for making this a really awesome event. I appreciate it.
I mean, thank you, Golden. You've been saying thanks to everybody who helped make this happen, but let's not forget the person that is the leader of this, the one who made all this happen. I mean, you talk about how JRTA was just an idea back in the day. Well, anybody can talk about ideas, but you're the one that made it happen. We're just the supporting cast, we just make it easier for you. But you're the one that made this all happen. So, Golden, thank you very much for all you've done. We really appreciate it, and we're happy to have you. We're glad to have you as our kind of the leader of this.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
Yeah, absolutely. Shoutouts to Golden. Cannot be, you cannot imagine the amount of work, even when his busy schedule, the last 30 days, he's still put in the same amount of effort he has the last 2 years into JRTA as well as the other things, and it just wouldn't be as smooth and wouldn't be as good without him.
Thank you, sir. You weren't kidding, by the way, when you said these credits were like double-digit minutes.
We still got one more. We still got one more video at the end.
I forgot.
Oh, by the way, I should warn you. Once the ending movie stops, the game literally just closes.
Nice. Just
Nice, dude.
That's a Steam feature right there.
It's a great Steam feature.
Well, I guess I want to thank again all the runners, especially the ones who were accommodating to the shifting schedule. A lot of people took a hit for us, and it's you have no idea how much we appreciate it.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, there were a lot of people. I mean, nobody really wants to have a shift, or a run at 3 a.m. Like, that's not ideal for most. Some people will, but most people don't. And we had a few people that needed to be shifted back to time slots like that, and they stepped up and did it just because they wanted everybody to be able to play in the marathon. So just to see that sort of selfish behavior go away, that unselfishness show up, and you know what, I'll do it because I can do it. I thought that was really generous. So
Bye, jorts and mini jorts.
Bye, jorts.
there go the jorts. We have
The
baby
Jort
jorts
family.
now.
George the
Well,
14th and
George.
George the 15th.
Yo,
Dude.
can I just ask? Can we get a Jorts picture at AGDQ? Can we
Oh,
just
God.
request everybody bring a pair of Jorts?
And see a game.
I've gone too far.
As well as, there are some people who jumped in.
Do
to-
the thing.
Do the thing. Yeah, you can't.
Do the thing.
You can't have JRTA without do the thing.
Definitely.
So thank you so much to everybody. McNuggies 420 obviously making a comeback again this year.
What a god, dude.
I'm so sad I didn't get to read a McNuggies donation.
Aw, I'm sorry, man.
Maybe next year, TA.
There you
Oh
go.
yes.
There will always be another opportunity.
And
And
Oh man, we got EMP rip old name copy pasta. I love it.
well, time to wrap up best anime.
It is. That is the one remaining piece of the puzzle here. And I can comfortably tell you that the winner for best... Well, let's do it. Let's do it in top 3, shall we?
Oh yes.
Sure.
In third place, with $119.55, it's Caleb, I Ate Your Pie. Round of applause, everybody, for Caleb.
well,
Yes.
well done. Well
Bronze
done.
medal for anime,
It's my favorite Jumpstart third grade streamer.
Holy moly.
Next year, I think he's coming back strong. He got the bronze medal. Our
That's it.
second runner-up in second place with $120. It's Oxwas. With all of his outfits and his dedication, he came in second place. Very good.
Well earned. Well earned.
Well earned.
Well deserved.
But there can only be one winner for best anime. And as it stands for JRTA3 with $225.04. And actually, if you think about it, it also had 1 cent. Okay, there we go.
Unbelievable.
Hey.
Dad jokes, let's go. It's Magical Poppin'. There we go. Magical Poppin' is best
That's right.
anime. That's right.
That's a good anime right there.
There we go. So thank you to everybody who donated for that final incentive. Our final donation total for the event is $5,624.82, which beats last year's total, and it raises the total money raised by JRTA to over $23,000.
That's insane,
Wow.
man.
That's like, I can't believe that. I still can't believe that.
Yeah.
That's nuts.
It's a lot of money.
Sure is, dude.
Well, here's to more milestones in the future.
Definitely.
Yeah, great call. As everybody watching made it happen.
Yeah, thanks again. Viewers, you are the true champs of the marathon. We do all the organization for you, but if it wasn't for your loyalty, your viewerships, your tweets, your donations, and just your involvement and support, we wouldn't be where we are today with this event. So thank you for watching. For those of you that were wondering, the VODs for this event will be up shortly after. We'll highlight them, put them on the Twitch page, and we'll also create a YouTube playlist. And so, we'll tweet about it. So just stay tuned to our Twitter at JRTA Marathon for more information. And with that, I believe that is just about the end. So there's only one thing left to do. And that
What's
is
that?
we must pass the viewers on. Because JRTA lives on. Now, this was just the start, we raised the money, but now we've got the road to HDQ. So I think it's appropriate that we raid somebody with involvement.
Nice. I'm glad I got the shout out on the stream right there.
Nice.
Yo, there's RDD. What's up, RDD? You got 3 likes.
Good job, dude.
Thanks, dude.
I'll keep it going.
Gotta have Gotta have those likes for GDQ, dude.
That's right. Three likes for RT. I like how you figured out my secret there. Oh man.
Sorry.
This was it's kind of a last minute thought there. All right, so this was a game that a lot of people wanted in this a JRTA, but they did not get it. So I feel like it's an appropriate bonus game. So will you all do me a big favor and continue this party over here with the old JRTA3 raid?
Oh, baby.
Brilliant.
Nice, dude.
Brilliant.
Thank you everybody for watching JRTA3. It's been an absolute pleasure and a blast. We love you all, and until next year, good night.
Good night.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.
See y'all.
And